yẹ kó mọ sáré ẹ̀ àdé àmọ́ orílẹ̀ tó wá lọ.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé ìfà máa ń fàyàn lápò yá àwùf ni ó di ẹni àwọn sáré ṣe kíní báyìí kò make sense now ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń wò lókè ìgbà mi báyìí láti sinẹ́ tá máa wèrè ọmọ tó máa ń kọ́ wákà yẹn tó bá bẹ̀ ọmọ tó ti bú yín gbogbo àwọn tó ti bú yín rí tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ sí yín tó ti tẹ̀yìn ọmọ àpadà sí burúkú ọlọ́run
ọmọ yẹn tó wá tolerate gan because they love me on it.
ọ̀bọ̀n yóò ní kíláàsì náà kò ní kíláàsì rárá.
ẹni yóò tó tún máa ń respect ẹ̀gbọ́n mi.
kírímìnà gidi ni bọ̀bọ̀ láti yẹn.
ṣé láti fẹ́ ju Daddy York lọ ni ó lè jù lọ.
ó ju York Daddy lọ ni.
Bọ̀ tó bá lè bá
tó. Dídùn náà. And you know, funniest thing, I never even knew that I was that young. Mo máa ń fojú pé bóyá ẹni tó
láti kàn gbó lójú ni láti kàn gbó lásán ni ó ti lo rẹ̀ nílò ìyá ni.
Àbọ̀njọ́ ti York yẹn mo ní even jọ ti Báyọ̀ bí ní ọjọ́
wọn. Ọ̀pọ̀ yẹn gẹ́gẹ́ ti síkì sára o, ẹ má kí n tàn yín.
Àwọn CBS NGO àwọn CBS NGO wọ́n ti dé.
Extra life ló ń lò láyé extra life.
No, ó tẹ̀ mess up lọ́dọ̀ Daddy York gan, ó mess up gan. Àwọn tó ń respect.
I don't really respect him.
Ó mess up gan.
Even company no respect him.
Ẹ wo ọgbà ni woman yẹn ọgbà ni àwọn yẹn máa fún ẹ ní full respect, wọ́n máa fún ẹ ní distance, wọ́n máa wẹ̀ ẹ́, wọ́n máa respect ẹ ọjọ́ tó bá ti lọ ṣe wèrè. Ó dẹ̀ ṣe wèrè yẹn ó dẹ̀ kọjá àyà rẹ̀ because woman yẹn ti gbé wò pé this is ilé òní kankan empty lele ó kàn pariwo ni ó ti gbé wò pé ó ń respect ẹ pé mi pé kò nìkan yẹn ó sì ń respect ẹ ó fún lọ́wọ́ títí ẹ gbọ̀ngbàdá wa lọ kọjá àyè ó bẹ̀rù wọn ó bẹ̀rù wọn gan ni o ẹ mọ̀ ẹ tó ń respect ẹ tí wọn náà tẹ̀lé fún lọ́wọ́ tó lè respect ẹ kò make sense now. Ó dẹ̀ ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ìwọ nìkan àwọn standing fan mi àwọn kìnnìún ń jẹ bẹ́ẹ̀.
àwọn conditioner àwa náà ní àwọn conditioner àti fan.
Àṣẹyìn náà dẹ̀ iná wà ń bẹ máa ń.
No, I used to support. I used to watch him a lot before. I used to. No, not anymore. No anymore. Except bá tí màá rí tọ́ba mi kì í láàkì bí tọ́ba ti ń gbìyànjú ṣépè jù tó.
Yẹ ṣépè jù yẹn èmi náà láìkì bẹ̀ mọ́ máa wò wọ́n tẹ́lẹ̀ gbà tó ṣì máa ń dùn yẹn tó jẹ́ pé everybody máa ń bára wọn ṣe yẹn alẹ́ àkúrò mi bá wọn lọ síbẹ̀ bọ̀ náà àgọ́dẹ̀ èpè àgọ́dẹ̀ sọ.
àwọn tó ṣe kínní yẹn wọ́n really divide àwọn èèyàn gan so ó tiẹ̀ in fact.
100,000 náà ló fà.
100,000 yẹn ni mo ti.
100,000 ló báyé láti jẹ́.
100,000 yẹn ló fọ́ kínní yẹn 100,000 yẹn ló fọ́.
bọ́dà láti dẹ̀ ní èrò tó ń tọ́ fún lówó gan o lẹ́yìn láti ẹ̀ gan.
ọdún àwọn tuntun yẹn fẹ́ ń jẹ́ yóò pín owó yẹn.
láti tó máa lé 30,000 naira kiri o wà nílùú òyìnbó o tún lé náírà kiri 20,000 ní kẹ̀kẹ́ nìkan wà máa lé kiri bẹ́ẹ̀.
ẹ̀bùn ó pín níjọ́ yẹn náà ó pín fáwọn
ọmọ yẹn. báyẹn poor mentally that's his problem.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé pín owó yẹn
poor mentally
ó ṣe the main thing lára rẹ̀.
you are still poor man if you are poor mentally.
pín owó yẹn kò ń ṣe nǹkan tó wà ń bẹ̀ gba owó yẹn ni problem. owó tó gbà yẹn ni problem. pín
you know that's why I like coffee till now because ọjọ́ coffee kọ́kọ́ lọ ní kíní kọ́kọ́ lọ ń jọ yẹn pẹ̀lú bí everybody ṣe kí ń jọ yẹn pẹ̀lú ìṣì àti ìjọ yẹn wọ́n ní ìṣì wà ya wẹ̀rẹ̀ gan.
ọjọ́ yẹn bá jọ.
ọjọ́ yẹn bí pé
everybody parí jáde.
volcano ni eruption left and right.
láti ti lọ bá lẹ́yìn.
That was when I knew that Baba had love. That was when I knew pé àwọn tó love Baba Mohbad ó ti pọ̀ jù.
má bú bàbá yẹn ni
love everybody
rí pé tó bá ti bú bàbá yẹn problem ti dé báyìí nìyẹn o gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
a sọ fún wọn náà.
gbà bẹ́ẹ̀ má bú bàbá yẹn.
tó wà nínú justice yìí o.
It's true.
tọ́lá máa ti rádaràda bọ́jọ́ tó bá bú bàbá yẹn ló tẹ́.
bàbá yẹn ni bẹ́ẹ̀ni bàbá gan strong ọmọ.
ọlọ́run bàbá yẹn ọlọ́run bàbá yẹn ọlọ́run tó wà lẹ́yìn bàbá yẹn ọlọ́run ni o
àwọn tó tiẹ̀ máa sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn tó yẹ pé wọ́n tẹ̀ tí gbéyàwó sílé ká máa sọ pé ó fẹ́ bímọ wọ́n máa advice wọ́n máa rò pé ṣọ́ra àwọn pípù yìí pé ni kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ní experience kì ní ẹsẹ̀ ní any experience ẹ̀tọ́ ìníṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ máa advice a grown man how to live his life oh my God police náà ló lead wá sí gbogbo nonsense police fuck up and we know it's bribery ọmọ ní exchange hands. Just that àwọn olórí police ẹ̀mí mọ reason tó ṣe ń wò bẹ́ẹ̀ because wọ́n rubbish ara wọn men big time wọ́n rubbish ara wọn big time very easy case very easy. ó ga Bobrisky làwọn máa lé kiri lé Bobrisky làwọn máa lé àwọn ọmọ EFCC àwọn ọmọ EFCC làwọn máa lé kiri àwọn ọmọ yahoo boys yàrá. Bobrisky gan bọ́mọ wọn lọ́wọ́ ni bẹ́ẹ̀ kí yẹn gan bọ́mọ wọn lọ́wọ́ náà ń ṣèdúró ṣì ìyẹn padà sá lọ gbogbo wọn jẹ́ mọ̀ nǹkan tó ń ṣe. ó ti padà lọ ní àjẹ́nà. níbo ló wà. lọ́nà ló wà fọ ìwà ló ti padà lọ nínú. ìjọ tó lọ ní ọ̀gá kan mú again ní airport.
ìyá wọn mú again ní airport gbàtí lọlé. ẹ mọ̀ pé nàìjíríà ẹ wo lọ́lọ́ ṣé wàá nílò. ó
dẹ̀ láì bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn o ọ́sílà àgbà ni ọmọ bold step ni kí ọwọ́ ṣoṣù pé iṣẹ́ ọmọ fẹ́ ṣe kó dẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ di nàìjíríà ẹnu ẹ̀ ló kó bá òun náà bí ẹni tá à ń sọ ni you have money ṣe ọkẹ́ owó tó ya yẹn if he had paid it kò ní lead sí gbogbo nonsense tó sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ní tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ he had the money but he didn't want to pay back the loan.
àwọn alleviate àwọn greedy person.
àwọn greedy kìíní yẹn náà.
ẹ bá ti wà greedy jù báyìí ọgbẹ má jẹ́ kí n fún dáa tí bá rọ fún kíní kan.
ó tún threatening wọn I will say that you want to ṣe kíní àwọn oníbọ̀ Bobrisky ó ga ó ga Nàìjíríà.
wọ́n mi sí best NGO ẹ fẹ́ sọ.
Ibẹ̀ wà ń bí fẹ́.
àwọn eléyìí gbọ́ pa àwọn gbọ́ pò má dárúkọ.
àwọn ilé alọ́ba.
má bu bàbá má ṣàdárúkọ bàbá.
àwọn ìyàwó alọ́ba gbọ́gbọ́ ni.
tó bá lọ dárúkọ bàbá ṣàdárúkọ bàbá positive bá lọ sọ pé negative lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọn wọ́n á ya ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọ́n á wọnú fóònù tó bá wọnú fóònù ẹ̀
okay so Bobrisky is still abroad. What kind of visa is he on?
Maybe Schengen.
He's in Netherlands. Ìlú wọn náà nìyẹn. Netherlands náà ló lè wà. Wọ́n legalize gbogbo nonsense yẹn. Netherlands oríṣiríṣi kíní ló ń ṣe. Bobrisky Idris fúnra rẹ̀. àwọn Fálànà náà ní lose case pẹ̀lú very dark man wọ́n throw case yẹn out.
lóbi tí ń tán lẹ́yìn ẹja wọn ṣẹ́yìn ọmọ ni ọmọ Mohbad yẹn kábíyèsí àti bàbá ẹ̀ ọlọ́run bàbá yẹn ọlọ́run ni bàbá tó lówó tó ń gbó olówó sáré olówó òsùnwọ̀n òfurufú. mọ́mí ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé ó fọ́nì gan ẹni tó lówó ó máa gbé bílíọ̀nìà kan máa sá kátàkátà kan máa sáré káàkiri kan máa lójú oorun kan máa tó máa sá.
bílíọ̀nìà wa ó ń fi jet kiri ni tó bá lọ pàtó ọmọ wo lẹ́kọ̀ọ́.
ó máa wo ó ti yé yín ẹ̀yẹ wo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ sọ pé kò lówó ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ wá lówó ẹ wá wò ẹ̀yin tó lówó ń sún ọrùn lé ẹ̀. àwọn wòlíì kan sọ bàbá ní alágbára àtàlágídí.
bàbá yẹn gan ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu.
ok kò lówó kò tó ní ọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu. méjèèjì ẹ̀fẹ́ kí àjẹ wọn pa ni kò lówó lọ́wọ́ ẹlẹ́yìn lówó lọ́wọ́ kò tó lè sọ̀rọ̀ jáde.
láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ mo kọ́kọ́ wo bàbá yẹn mú ìjọ tí mo kọ́ rí bàbá yẹn mú kí ni Mohbad ṣe nǹkan báyìí fún this man should be looking more than mo nínú there's more to this case. kí ni bàbá yìí fẹ́ pa ọmọ ọlọ́mọ fún ẹ̀dẹ̀bẹ̀rẹ̀ sórí òṣì bàbá lọ bẹ́rì lóru ṣé ìyàwó rẹ ni ó ṣe máa pọ̀ ọmọ ẹ̀ ọmọ tó ti star ọlọ́run gbà mí. Instagram yẹn tẹ́ bá wà ńbẹ̀ mi mọ nǹkan tó mú mi wá sí TikTok mo wà lórí TikTok mo kàn rí ó dà pé láti sílẹ̀ náà ni mo rí mo ní ọmọ ó dà pé TikTok yìí ni màá dúró sí o mi wà lọ Instagram yẹn mọ́ up till now I really go there.
Instagram àwọn ọmọ àlè ló pọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àwọn ọmọ kan.
ìjọba fẹ́ yí wa lórí pẹ̀lú story oríṣiríṣi but when I saw that video of my iCloud mo wọ́n rí pé mistake this lover ti ṣe video post you that video was not meant to come out ibẹ̀ ni gbogbo ẹ̀ ti change máa rí justice èmi tẹ̀ believe gbà tẹ̀ ti rí justice as long as the crime happened in the house.
àwọn máa mi gbórí wọlé turkish sheep wọn mi coach ẹ̀ka alẹ́ mà. àwọn
second wife bàbá ni àbí ṣé sister bàbá la máa pè.
urgent 2k urgent 1k olùsọ̀rọ̀ Instagram.
kí lẹ sọ.
urgent 1k urgent 2k.
lọ́kùnrin Instagram. àwọn ẹrù yàtọ̀ ló kún bẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ẹrù yàtọ̀ owó data.
owó data ló kún bẹ́ẹ̀.
àwọn ní fake life bí àṣà mọ̀mí yé ti.
mọ̀mí yé ti.
àwọn pọ̀ ní Instagram gan.
mọ̀mí yé ti àwọn èèyàn gbá làwọn yẹn gbogbo ẹnu mo fi sọ.
gbogbo ẹnu.
èmi tí mo sọ fún mọ̀mí yé ti.
ọ̀dẹ̀ máa play evidence yẹn ni.
ó pọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọn ó pọ̀ lẹ̀ èwo lẹ fẹ́ bẹ̀ ẹ máa bọ́ sí wàá bí iṣẹ́ ọ̀n record lọ́wọ́ bó ṣe wà ẹ̀ ọ̀n record lọ́wọ́ ó ṣíọ̀ fún mi bàjẹ́.
bọ̀ ọmọ shame gbọ́dọ̀ mú Lagos State o with this justice for Mohbad case.
ẹ mọ̀ pé abẹ́rẹ́ ti bọ́ lọ́wọ́ adẹ́tẹ̀ wọn ó dètè ṣé yẹ̀yìn wọn ò mọ ibi táwọn fẹ́ gbé gbà wọn the strategy tó fẹ́ ló báyìí sìn ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan kan tó yẹ ká dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run fún mi mọ̀ owó ẹ̀ bàtà tó mú Dr. Shitu wá sí G4M ọmọ àdáfẹ́ ayé nìyẹn o tó bá yẹ pé Òdùmọ̀ṣù ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ Jésù Olúwa wa. tó bá yẹ pé láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ti lọ mú San Shitu àtọ́wọ̀n lọ gbó lórí burúkú ìwà gbogbo àwọn tó ń wẹnu sí bàbá wọn bí wọn dá because bàbá máa ṣe ń ṣiṣẹ́ kò sí update kankan update wèrè wo má bójú.
update wo lọ tiẹ̀ mú àti
update wèrè wo nìyẹn.
nínú nígbà tó máa ń pariwo wọn máa pariwo orí Timothy cases different cases and it was Oriyomi that was giving the update.
Oriyomi ló ṣe mi ò rí.
update náà.
ara ṣe ti Timothy irọ́ ó lè.
Oriyomi ló ṣe update náà.
Oriyomi ló ṣe jẹ́ mọ̀ mí tí ẹ̀ gbórúkọ wọn rí.
ẹ mọ̀ pé àjẹgbodò wọn máa ń wéyàn kanra ni.
nǹkan gidi ló máa ń fẹ́ àtàkùn.
ẹ ló máa ń sọ imagine okay náà ká for example náà tó bá yẹ pé.
àgbàyà.
ìyẹn nǹkan tó ṣe wọ́n yẹn náà tó bá yẹ pé ẹ tó gbé San Shitu wá á dáfẹ́ nìyẹn o ìlàtọ̀ náà ni kò ní dojúrú.
At first I was confused nípa because mo rò pé nígbà yẹn tí wọ́n ṣẹ́ pẹ̀lú Òdùmọ̀ṣù yẹn mo kọ́kọ́ rò pé man yìí kí ló dé tó fi jẹ́ Shitu lẹ́yìn Òdùmọ̀ṣù ọmọ ẹ̀ ṣì wà ń bẹ̀ ìgbà yẹn gbọ́gbọ́ ló yẹ ká ti kí because we didn't need those children and if Òdùmọ̀ṣù is very good pé àwọn justice for Mohbad pé wọ́n ń ṣe tó bá jẹ́ àwọn opposition ni wọ́n ti bá yí ọmọ yẹn dẹ́nà àti gbàgẹ̀ wá ti ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀.
wọ́n jẹ́ ní swift làwọn ọmọ yẹn máa ń lọ ńlá court swift onígi.
of course.
gbàdá ọmọ kan tó fẹ́ ṣe
ọmọ kékeré ni náà.
ẹ wo within a month wọ́n gbéṣẹ́ tí iṣẹ́ yẹn tán hand over iṣẹ́ fún bàbá Shitu tí gbogbo nǹkan wà lọ́wọ́ bàbá ẹ wo bí bàbá ṣe mì wọ́n lákàlàkà ni bàbá lé anybody léré.
inside them inú wọn dùn gan but Bàdélé ò dẹ̀ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ síta pé àwọn àti tó ti ṣe lọ. Bàdélé ò dẹ̀ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
ẹ ti gẹ̀ẹ́tì
Bàdélé ò dẹ̀ kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀.
àwọn ọmọ kan tó fẹ́ sọ ọmọ pé ibi tó dẹ̀ ń lọ yìí nǹkan tó yẹ kó sọ nínú pé nǹkan tó yẹ ká kọ́kọ́ ṣe lè dé làwọn á ṣe ní létà.
but tẹ bá notice pé every time tó bá ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ DNA yẹn oríṣiríṣi controversy máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ notice tó máa distract everybody.
wọ́n máa sáré gan ni.
tó bá ti fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ DNA yẹn ìkọ̀kọ̀ máa ṣẹlẹ̀ tó yẹ pé ọ̀rọ̀ nǹkan míì là máa jà ó máa ṣe.
Wọ́n máa gbé ìjà yẹn wá sáàárín wa ni ìjà yẹn. Ẹ á máa wò pé ta la ń bá jà yìí.
Kí ẹnìyẹn máa ṣe?
Wọ́n ní choice náà. Bí ìbẹ́mọdé sọ pé sí dáadé kà. Ọ̀dẹ̀ ni ọmọ tó máa tú síta nìyẹn náà.
Wọ́n lé ọmọ yẹn wá lójú sófin yẹn náà sọjọ́ tó ń mú ìtò ní introduce ìyàwó àtọmọ fún àtọ́tẹ̀ tí ń try láti lẹ ìní àtọmọ yẹn mọ́ wa lórí ti pẹ́.
Turkish
ṣe delete post yẹn.
Submission tẹ give ní ọ̀sán yìí lórí platform ó dà pé ọmọ ológun yẹn. Ìgbà tó sọ̀rọ̀ tán mo tún wá jókòó mo tún wá rò pé nǹkan tẹ́ máa sọ yìí pé ọmọ yẹn kò ń ṣe èmi náà ti rò ó rí inú pé mi rò ọmọ yẹn pé ọmọ celebrity ọmọ tó Mohbad ni ọmọ àtàfẹ́ ṣe DNA lé lórí.
Àbọ̀mọ yín náà ẹjọ́ kí ni mo fẹ́.
He's a child now. You're innocent. So,
ọmọ mi. Ọmọ yín ọmọ Mohbad ló ní pọ̀ náà.
No, because information they give me, it makes sense.
Òṣèǹgbà tí mo sọ pé ó lọ bímọ sílẹ̀ alágbò nígbẹ̀rúgbẹ̀.
Ṣẹ̀rígbà tí mo ti sọ kí ní ẹ̀gbọ́n fọ́ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé kí ló lọ bímọ alágbò. I was surprised because ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ ń gbé Lẹ́kì like you said ẹ ti kúrò ní level yẹn. Like although fake life náà ní gbogbo ẹ̀ náà but you still struggle to find a cheap private hospital now than going to Alagbo in Ikorodu láti máa lọ bí.
Òní point kò nǹkan tó sọ ó ní.
Nítorí kò like hospital.
Ó ní Mohbad ń bẹ̀rù hospital. Ń gbogbo fídíò kan ṣó nípa Mohbad kò sọ pé òun like hospital ni. Nǹkan tó dangerous jù láyé tí èèyàn máa ń sá fún òní dentist because any infection tó bá wọnú èèyàn straight to your heart ni. Mohbad lọ ṣe eyín ẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ dentist ní Naija kí ló wá ń bà lẹ́rù ìyẹn kan. More than 2 places ló sọ pé mi ò fẹ́ kú ẹgbẹ́ mi lọ sọ́sì.
Ẹgbẹ́ mi lọ.
Kápá dákẹ́ lórí yẹn gan. As a woman ìwọ tó lè máa sọ fọ́pọ̀ ẹ pé ṣọ́ngbọ́n bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ òun náà máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí èèyàn gidi. Ọkùnrin yẹn máa wá sọ fún ẹ pé lọ́kùnrin síbi aláàbò. Ìwọ tó sọ fún pé òun náà máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí èèyàn.
Ó máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí èèyàn.
Ok, irú ẹni yẹn ló máa wá sọ fún ẹ pé lọ bímọ sílé aláàbò. And another thing, ọmọ mú ẹ ní kí náà ti ń porúkọ ẹ
Lẹ́kì.
Ní Lẹ́kì Àjà. Ó rọ hospital ó wá lọ gun orí omi. Ó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá lọ gbẹ̀rígbẹ̀ lọ bímọ. Ṣó make sense gbogbo wa tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀? You are due to give birth. Èdè tó ọjọ́ tó máa bímọ kò hàn lára ẹ̀ kó fẹ́ bímọ o. O kàn ṣáà kúrò nílé, o bínú ọjà kúrò nílé. The next thing wọ́n gbọ́ pé o bímọ ní Kòròdú. It doesn't kò bá kankan. Ká tẹ̀ wá sọ pé ìwọ ló bí ìwọ ní Yadiam. Ìgbà kan tún sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. Kí ló Kàrímọ́? Ó ní ọmú ẹ̀gbẹ́ nígbà tí Mohbad kú kò lè breastfeed ọmọ. Kí gbogbo wa ti ń bọ̀ yìí gan náà.
Tí ó lè jẹ́ shock.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run.
Ẹ fún benefit of doubt. For me, I'm just thinking of
the person. Kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀kì sí Òmùwùmí ní orí kámẹ́rà pé wọ́n sin Mohbad less than 24 hours tó ló kú. Wọ́n sin ṣọ́ọ̀kì òmú ẹ ò sunkún.
Ojú ẹ̀ dá ni.
Ojú ẹ̀ dá o tún náwó sáwọn èèyàn kọ́ bá ẹ ju nǹkan sí orí ẹ̀. Kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀kì irú yẹn tó lè gbẹ ọmú lára Wùmí Nàmí tọ́ka. Èmi mo sọ kò sí ṣọ́ọ̀kì. There was no remorse níbi tó ti ń sin Mohbad. Kí la gbogbo wa já sí náà.
Kò sí love. When there's no love, there's no feelings.
Ẹ wo love ọ̀tọ̀ mà. Ṣẹ́rí ọmọ tó lọ ń jẹ́ Wùmí èṣù ló ń gbénú ẹ̀. I'm saying it categorically. kò sí lọ́ọ̀bù kọ́ ni èèyàn máa fi ní pìtì lọ́ọ̀bù pé lọ́ọ̀bù ọkọ yìí kọ́ lẹ fi máa pìtì ṣé ẹni tí ò kí ṣe ọkọ èèyàn tó kú téèyàn sunkún kọ́ téèyàn bàrà jẹ́ ńkọ́ ṣéèyàn lọ́ọ̀bù ènìyàn náà ni. kò ní nínú ara ẹ̀ bó ṣe wà yẹn ikú lọmọ yẹn ó kàn yẹ pé àwọn ìyá Mohbad bàbá Mohbad wọ́n gbé ọmọ wọn sílẹ̀ fún bí àbúrò ìyá Mohbad ṣe sọ ó ní ọgbọ́n tó ń kọ́ lára ikú Mohbad ni pé kò yẹ kéèyàn fi ọmọ èèyàn careless anyway nǹkan tó sọ nìyẹn. No empathy, thank you.
No empathy.
No empathy, nothing. Wọ́n ṣe sin Mohbad tán wọ́n ló wọ́ọ̀kì dé ìdí mọ́tò tó gbé wá ló ń sọ pé kórì ìyá láyà wọn mú wọn kọ́ wọn máa bèrè ikú tó pa Mohbad lọ́wọ́ òun. Ìwà ẹ̀ ló máa mọ orú èèyàn tó ń jẹ́. Orí ẹ̀ gbálẹ̀ ni. Ẹ wo èmi ò bí gbogbo ayé sọ́dọ̀ tún làwọn amóṣìmẹ̀tẹ́ ni àfi tó bá lọ ṣe maternity fún òun àtọmọ yẹn pé òun fẹ́ jẹ́wọ́ pé òun ló ń bí ọmọ yẹn kó dẹ̀ ṣe kó má lọ ṣe pamọ́ kó lọ ṣe DNA ara ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn ń kọ́ ló bí o èmi ò lè bá àwọn gbà gbọ́bọ̀ kó ṣàlọ́ ṣe ti bàbá Mohbad fún kọ́mọ̀ bóyá Mohbad ló bí ọmọ yẹn. ó gbọ́mọ yẹn ó lóyún ní Lẹ́kí ó ṣe antinata ní Lẹ́kí wọ́n ní ó gbé ọmọ yẹn lọ síbì kan wọ́n ṣe scan fún ẹ wọ́n yọ owó nínú àkáǹtì kìnnì kan ń já aláàtì ń gorí fóònù ọkọ ẹ̀ ń rí i pé owó tán yọ ti pọ̀ jù ní Lẹ́kí ìgbà tó wá fẹ́ bí ọmọ yẹn tán ti ṣe scan fún ẹ ní Lẹ́kí kí ló wá gbé lọ ilé alágbo fún ní Kòròdú nígbẹ̀rígbẹ̀ kí ló le tó yẹn at the time tọmọ yín tí Mohbad kú ọmọ yẹn ò ní bá certificate ọmọ yẹn ò ní bá certificate ẹbí àbúrò ya Mohbad tún sọ pé ó ṣe passport fún ọmọ in a bid to travel kò ń ṣe orúkọ Mohbad ló wà ní orúkọ bàbá tó kọ sọmọ yẹn.
Nàìjíríà.
gbogbo ẹ ó máa tó ṣojú òun.
Àmín.
wọ́n sọ bí kan ó ní ìfà àwọn kan tún sọ pé nǹkan lòún bí ọmọ yẹn. tó bá jẹ́wọ́ ló bí kó sọ̀nà tó bá ní ìwọ ló bí ọmọ yẹn wá sọ. ó wá sọ reason ni pé iye ọkọ ẹ lọ́jọ́ tí o sọ fún kọ́lọ́hún ní jẹ́ kó rí kó ọkọ ọjọ́ tó ní ọkọ ẹ ń sùn. ó tún béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ pé ṣé ìwọ àti ẹjọ́ sùn mọ́jú. irú márèjì wo nìyẹn? ẹ̀yin ọmọ kéékèèké you are 24 Ìlérí Olúwa was 26 you were 24 2 years interval ẹ ṣe ìyàwó kó tẹ̀ jẹ́ àwọn sanwó orí ẹ̀ lásán introduction ní kò pé oṣù mẹ́rin àbóṣù márùn-ún tẹ́ ṣe yẹn ẹ lè jọ sùn sínú yàrá kan mọ́ ẹ jọ wà compatible ọ̀rọ̀ yín ò yéra mọ́. Olóyún ọkọ ẹ òṣìṣẹ́ oṣù kan máa ní oúnjẹ lọ iṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ kò tẹ̀lé ẹ lọ ṣàǹtìnáńtà kò sí pé o ṣe photoshoot oyún ẹ wò ó bí bóyá bí mo ṣe ń ronú iṣẹ́ kíkan gbẹ́nu mi kúrò ń bẹ̀ I don't want to talk too much but láyé tá a wà ẹ̀wù mi ò lè lóyún kó má ṣe photoshoot oyún ẹ kò lè lóyún kò lè ní kó má ṣe photoshoot oyún yẹn.
yẹ o tọ́lẹ̀ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá ni ọ̀rọ̀ wà ní nǹkan tẹ̀ sọ.
ẹ jẹ́ ká gbàgbé ẹ̀ kí wọ́n máa sinmi. ló máa ń sọ ní gbogbo ìgbà pé so many things ló rọ̀ mọ́ Wùmí bó ṣe wà ní. It's just that young man ó pa yìí. So many things ló rọ̀ mọ́ bó ṣe wà ní. tó bá dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ibi tọ́rọ̀ yẹn sì máa já sí lélẹ̀ kò ní jẹ́ kí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn kú. kò ní jẹ́ kó kú. Kí ló wá fẹ́ jèrè ní gbogbo ẹ̀ ń sìn? Kí ló fẹ́ jèrè? Nǹkan tó gbé pamọ́ ló wà ń tà yìí. For almost 2 years, kan ní kó ṣe DNA kó dogun sí ẹ lára. Kó di ogun. Ó ń gbé ọmọ yẹn kiri, ó ń sọ pé àwa only child. Ta ló ń sọ yẹn fún? Do you have to say it with your mouth? You have to say it. Ẹ jẹ́ bá wa mute ẹ̀rín kárí èjì ohun ó ti ń sàn. Ó ní láti sọ fún yàn wọ́n ní kó lọ ṣe ọjọ́ tán ní Lizzy Anjorin ipò nǹkan ló lóyún ipò fákìní kan ṣe gbọ́ ṣàwò Lizzy Anjorin ó lọ sí wọn ní kí sọkọ ẹ̀ ló lóyún kíní kan kì í ṣòun ní bàbá mú yẹn kò tẹ̀lé wọn débi tí wọ́n ti lọ ṣe ó wà ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe wọ́n mú rìsọ́ọ̀tì wá bá wọ́n ń bá kiri àwọn ní kí wọ́n lọ ṣe òun sunkún ìyá kiri.
DNA tó yẹ pé Oríyọmí gan ṣe it's not a big deal I don't know why it's just becoming.
ọkọ ẹ kọrin ó ní do you want to know where the light is where we do things Marita be like Maria I go turn Joseph kabi Jesu she no fit lie sha I bad pass you. ọgbọ́n yẹn ó lè bọ́ síta kó ní irọ́ lórí ìpamọ́ ẹ̀yà Mohbad ti ẹ̀sìn jáde ẹnìyàn ní 10 years àdésímẹ́mí ìrẹ́lẹ̀ pamọ́ ẹ̀ fòun powó àti
bọ́. ọgbọ́n wà confused nìtì.
ìwọ tí wọ́n fi powó tàn fi apá oúnjẹ ó ṣe dìde kó gbé kó ló bòdì kó lọ ṣe DNA yẹn kán tiẹ̀ sọ pé òkè ohun mi ti ṣe DNA wá dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run òun jà fitafita pé ò ní ṣe DNA ní court ó bọ́ síta ó sọ pé àbí rẹ́díìsì ìwọ tó jẹ́ pé ní November 2023 tó paná lórí Instagram tó ń pariwo the way they use DNA to silence me Nigeria bíyàmú tó yí kọ́ńdọ́ báyìí ó bọ́ sórí black and bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ṣépè fún yàyà àti bàbá ẹ̀ ń bì.
ẹni Ọlọ́run ní
wá ló ti rẹ́dì. wọn ò lọ gba ó ní on behalf of myself very selfish lady kò lè ní kán bá òun dìde ìṣẹ́jú kan fún ìlérí Olúwa ìwọ ló kọrin ní àbí ìwọ ló jó inú bẹ̀. I used to rap ayẹyẹ náà ní rapper ayẹyẹ normally rap ó rap ló rap jáde báyìí ẹyin rap ẹyin ó ṣe gbọ́ síta kó wá fún ohun amúgbó ẹ̀ kó wá fi rap. Now I'm a shy person you shy ìwọ tó fẹ́ kí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ ẹ́ glamorously tó fẹ́ gbé celebrity tí iṣẹ́ tó ṣe tó fẹ́ gbé síta ọmọ olè ìyá ẹ̀ olè bàbá ẹ̀ olè báwo lè ṣe ní jolè.
Mami coach.
Ó wà ń bí o.
Ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ẹ̀ mo tún lọ ronú sí dáadáa pé báwo lèèyàn ṣe fẹ́ lóyún your first son àbí first pregnancy tó kọ́kọ́ máa ní nìyẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ tó wà ń ta ìwọ́dẹ̀rẹ̀ tó fẹ́ ṣe notice me ó tarun gan ó gbé gbogbo ẹ̀ síta ó wá jẹ́ pregnant ó wá jẹ́ pé first pregnant tó máa ní no photo shoot nothing no.
ṣe ẹ̀rí tí ò bá jẹ́ pé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ láàárọ̀ yẹn mi kì í fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ mi kì í fẹ́ mo ṣàfẹ́ máa dákẹ́ kí n máa wòran ni. ọjọ́ tí Kàrímọ́ ti jáde tó ní òun lòún sanwó bí tí lọ kọ́ makeup ó kàn parí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn síbẹ̀ ni pé eléyìí disguise pòun lóyún sẹ̀ òsùn tọkọ ìyá oníyàrá ọ̀tọ̀ ìyá ọkọ yẹn ń béèrè kò ń ṣe ìyá àtìyẹ because there are some issues tẹ máa sọ fún ìyá yín tẹni kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ lè máa lè sọ fún ìyá ọkọ yín ìyá ọkọ ẹ̀ ló wá ń pè é pé ṣé òsùn tí wọ́n jú wọn ìwọ tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ lọ́kọ 2023 náà sanwó orí ẹ̀ 2023 ní ìlérí Olúwa kú 2023 yẹn náà ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé ṣé òsùn tí ọkọ tó fẹ́ mọ́jú tó bá ti ń sùn tí lójoojúmọ́ tẹjọ ń sùn tẹjọ ń tọrọ yín wọ tẹ nífẹ̀ẹ́ ara yín question yẹn kò sí aláya tó lè béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀. bóyá wọn kàn máa rò bóyá wọn máa ní investigation journal kan ló máa ṣe investigation wọn máa wo nǹkan tẹ́ ṣe láàárọ̀ ẹ̀yin tán ti máa wọn á béèrè ibi tẹ́ ti ń bo gbogbo question bí tí wọ́n ti máa mú yín gan wá ìwọ fúnra ẹ̀ láfẹnu ara ẹ̀ sọ́tò onímọ̀ pé à ń sa nǹkan tán wá lójú.
ọmọ sọ pé interrogation ní kéèsì if they had done proper interrogation they would have been it's a very straightforward it happened in the house.
Ìyábọ̀ ó ní council naira má lè council naira nígbà tó wá rí i pé inú ilé nísìnyí ni ṣọkúṣọkú ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe sí tí ó ti hàn sáyé ṣó máa lóun ò gbọ́ pé dírẹ́fà tó gbé wọn lọ sọ pé wọ́n sá jáde láago 3 òru wọ́n fẹ́ lọ ra nǹkan ní kìíní kò ń gbé wọn lọ àbí Ìyábọ̀ máa ní etí òun di ojú òun fọ́ kò gbọ́ pé driver yẹn sọ pé láago 9 àárọ̀ ọjọ́ Tuesday wọ́n ti ń pè òun pé kóun lọ report ẹni tó ń gbé lọ sí party ó ti jáláìsí ṣé Ìyábọ̀ ò lè pe ewúrẹ́ tó ń gbé kiri tó ọmọ tuntun tó ṣe bí ánímà tó ń gbé kiri pé ánímà bá bọ̀ o báwo lọ̀rọ̀ ẹ ṣe rìn driver tó gbé yín ló ṣe báyìí ṣùgbọ́n mo ti gbàdúrà fún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó mo gbàládùúrà fún ni mi ṣépè fún gbogbo ikú tó pa nínú justice for Mohbad gbogbo agbára tó wéyìn tó fi blọọkì tó rò bóyá òun fẹ́ fi bàbá Mohbad ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ gbogbo bó ṣe ṣe eré ẹ̀ ó máa gbà lórí gbogbo ọmọ tó bí ẹ̀yà àwọn míì lọ́kùnrin owó ní Jùmọ̀jú sì máa jẹ́ ẹ̀yà àwọn míì ní obìnrin òní Festus máa fẹ́ ṣe bó láìkí Wùmí ni nǹkan tí Wùmí ṣe dá lójú ẹ̀ nǹkan tí Wùmí ṣe dá lójú ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ wá ní jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé wàhálà tí Wùmí máa kó sí because ẹ̀yà Wùmí lọ́kùnrin lóbìnrin ló máa jẹ́ àná fún at the end of the day Ọlọ́run ní jẹ́ kó jẹ́ bí ìyá ẹ̀ ṣe kú lòun náà ṣe máa kú àdúrà tí mo gbà fún nìyẹn èèyàn lẹ́ran ara ni gbogbo wa a mọ̀ pé Mohbad ti kú kò lè padà wá sáyé mọ́ a mọ̀ pé ẹni tó lùsì Mohbad ti lùsì Mohbad ṣùgbọ́n ṣàtúnfẹ́ káwọn ọmọ míì kan tún lùsì láìfún wọn ní ọwọ́ Wùmí ni ṣàtúnfẹ́ kí àwọn ọmọ míì lùsì láìfún wọn lọ́wọ́ Wùmí ìwọ wá ń gbé gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ bó jẹ́ pòló tó gbé Mohbad lọ sí UK lọ́kọrin tó dé wá kù yìí bójú òun gangan ló ń bú àṣírí lọ́wọ́ Wùmí gbogbo yín máa parẹ́ máa yé ni.
àmì ètò àṣẹ́gun.
kéèyàn ṣe nǹkan tí ò dáa kó máa ṣèyàwó kó wá gbé síbẹ̀. wọ́n ní wọ́n pín award ẹ̀ wá fún Mohbad láwọ́dù Wùmí ló ń gbà. Mohbad kọrin yẹn ní December 2022 January 2023. ní orin ask about me yẹn jáde ṣé ojú Edisi fọ́ ọpọlọ wọn kú wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wá tají ní 2025 wọ́n wá ń fún orin yẹn ní award wọ́n ṣe lísìn sórin yẹn ní àbí wọ́n ti rí àwọn tí wọ́n ọgbọ́n àwọn olórí burúkú gbogbo àwọn olórí burúkú dédé ọmọ ṣe sọ mo ní àyà ni wọ́n ṣe ọ̀rẹ́ ò lè dùn mí ìwọ ló ní Edis award. You can't do anything for money.
Mommy coach. And you really sure
Mommy coach.
They thought people would be talking about it. Everyone when you tell so, for judgment. Then one repay they will use this one. That cover up
cover anything.
It can't.
They cover anything. Àwọn everybody ti sọ pé wọ́n dájọ́ ọkọ Osinachi ṣebí àti gbọ́ ikú ọkọ Osinachi agbọ́rùkú tó máa kú at the end of the day.
Mommy coach ṣẹ́rí award pàjáwìrì gan according to Kotarigo ẹni tó pè next lẹ́yìn àwọn handshake lọ fún ife tó yẹ kó fún ẹnìyẹn lọ sáré gbé fún wọn plan ẹ̀ gan ní 2025 géèmù lọ fi play pàjáwìrì award ni ẹni yẹn handshake lọ fún wọn orí kankan gbé ilé yẹn lọ́wọ́.
ìyẹn ò máa ń ṣàwọ trophy mà ní.
àwọn wèrè dédé.
trophy ló lọ.
yìí ló yẹ kó gbé fẹ́ni yẹn lọ sáré gbé fún wọn sáré fi patch lọ́bẹ̀ fi ṣe yẹn lọ fi ṣe ọ̀pọ̀ play.
ẹ ti ẹ̀ gbọ́ mọ́mí síbẹ̀ sẹ́ńjì o ọmọ ìjáde ó ní on behalf of myself my brother my husband brother.
Ṣé wọ́n ló kọrí?
Ṣé wọ́n ló lórí ní?
Ẹ̀rọ ìdójútì. Bèbí Sósò tó lọ ń ju bẹ́ẹ̀ fún Ìyábọ̀ Nobuzara ti gbé post ẹ̀ jáde tó post ní September 13 ó ti delete ẹ̀. Ó ti gbé jáde ó ti pátá tí ń lẹ Wùmí àti ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ti pátá tí ń lẹ mọ́ wa lójú. Sósò èyí tó ń ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lówó fún Ìyábọ̀ ń jọ wedding yẹn.
Sósò yẹn ló ní show ìtòjú àti general tó fẹ́ mú.
Òun ló lọ ṣe show fún last. Òun ni
general yẹn.
kí ló lọ
Ó ní post kan tó post ní September 13, 2023 yẹn.
nígbà tí mo bá
Ó ti pẹ́ tó ti ń lẹ Mohbad Wùnmí àti Liam mọ́ wa ló jẹ́jẹ́ ń ka post yẹn fún yín. Ó ti delete ẹ̀, mo lọ page mi ìrí mọ́. Bọ̀dọ̀ dàpọ̀ ní Bùsàrà ti tọ́jú ẹ̀ ti pẹ́. Òun ló ń ju bẹ́ẹ̀ lówó fún Ìyábọ̀. So Ìyábọ̀ ń ṣiṣẹ́ fún òun wèrè ni. Òun délé ó ní still in shock. This life heartbreak. Mohbad, we were together a few days ago. We had a good show. And you also introduced your wife and son to me. Ẹjọ́ kí lẹ tó ń sọ yẹn fún wa? Ní on the 13 ló post eléyìí September.
Mọ́tò ló introduce his son àti wife sí.
Only you also introduced your wife and son to me. We had a smooth transaction. You were supposed to perform in Ibadan and Ado Ekiti next for me. You called to appreciate me for booking you when you got home after the show in Ikorodu. So, I gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe fún forensic. Ká lè ṣọ́ọ̀bù yóò pé lóòótọ́. Ó ní Mohbad kú òun lẹ́yìn show Ikorodu yẹn ìgbà tó délé. Ìyẹn tọ́lọ ṣe ṣọ́ọ̀bù. You were smiling all through. You made us laugh for
down in the car.
Young Kings, rest well. Bí ẹni tó ṣe show yẹn ló ń sọ gbélé yìí o. Ó yẹ ti delete ẹ̀. Kí ló delete ẹ̀?
MK sis. MK right up here. Ẹ sọ̀rọ̀. Talk is cheap.
Network wọn.
Okay. Sherry right up here was when ìgbà tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa bú Sósò pé kí ló yẹ tó fi kí kò sọ wọn kan nígbà tí Mohbad kú ni o.
Ọlọ́ṣẹ́ láì video tán. Ọlọ́ṣẹ́ láì video. Ó ṣe láì video.
Ó ṣe láì video. Ànímọ̀ fọ́lọ́ ẹ̀ gan ni.
Ìtàkì ló post ilé.
Ó ṣe live video. Ó ṣe ó wá mú pósítà jáde. Ó ní pósítà tó ń fẹ́ post nípa Mohbad. Ó ṣe one poster. Ìgbà tó ń bu pé he didn't even see anything. What happened at the show and everything. Okay, the story then was like it was from the show. It was from Beto from the fight. That was when he did that show. That write up to call it. That was when he did it.
Ẹ wo nǹkan tẹ́mi kọ̀ rí nínú ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ni pé wọ́n ní a máa mú ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ogun àkímọ́ òpin ogun. All of them wọn ò mọ̀ pọ́nrọ̀ ilé ó lè tó báyìí. Wọ́n rò bóyá nǹkan tí wọ́n máa sọ fún wa tákan máa lọ relax. Soso Brekan òun ló gbé Mohbad lọ ṣe show. Òun àti Cubana chief priest àwọn náà ṣe kìíní yẹn. Wọ́n ní driver ní Mohbad jáde nínú ilé. Àmì ó ní Mohbad wọlé ṣọ́ lọ́jọ́ yẹn lọ. Then ìwọ Soso Brekan ló pè é. And fóònù ẹ̀ kípa ló wà fún àwọn tó try àti rí ìṣe ẹ̀. And let me tell you something. Nǹkan tó máa jẹ́ kí Soso Brekan tó fi sáré delete post yẹn. Wọ́n ṣe sóbò náà ló dàbí sọ̀rọ̀. Òun ló sọ pé and he died on 11. So ẹni tó sọ pé and he died on 11 ṣẹ́ni yẹn lálàá ni. Because ó lóun pẹ̀lú ẹ̀fẹ́ ṣorin. Ó dẹ̀ kọ́ láti inquire àwọn ló ti kú. Kò rí lọ́jọ́ Thursday yẹn náà ló jẹ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ mi lọ́jọ́ 11 yẹn náà ló ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀. Lọ́nà náà lọ́jọ́ Monday pé ó yẹ kó wá sí òun náà káwọn lè ṣe nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe. Ìwọ sáré wọ́n síta olóòpè ẹ́. Fún forensic ní ìdílọ́tọ́ o. Everybody. Àwọn náà pẹ̀lú yẹn lọ ṣe show.
Very crucial. Mo sáré sọ introduce ìyàwó àtọmọ sóhun. Really? Kí ló ń sọ pé kí ló kàn wá pẹ̀lú yẹn? You introduce
ẹni tí ọ̀bọ̀ lẹ́nu mọ́tò ibo náà ti fẹ́ rí introduce gbọ́ tí presidential sọ pé ó yẹ mọ́
gbọ́ fún ló ní Mohbad lọ ṣe show fún last àwọn wèrè.
Òun ni.
Owó iṣẹ́ tó ṣe lọ́wọ́ ọ wà lóye àti ni ó ń ṣiṣẹ́ orí ogun wọn ti gbálẹ̀.
Bí kápọ́sì ipò ní gbogbo.
Pápá kan ya delete ẹ̀ pé ọmọdé wọn máa pè mí tọ́nà bá débi fún forensic. Kí ni màá ti pe nọ́mbà tèmi lóòrùn tó fi pè mí tó fi ń ṣe thank you.
Ọkọ Ìyábọ̀ ló gbé wá kọrin.
Ọlọ́run ṣáà máa ṣọ́ gbogbo wa, má jẹ́ àṣìyàwó fẹ́. Tí Wùmí yìí bá ti da irú ẹ̀ ní gbogbo ọmọ Ìyábọ̀ máa fẹ́, kó ṣáà lọ máa gbàdúrà pé Wùmí yìí nìkan lọ máa ṣe fáwọn tó máa fẹ́ ọmọ òun. Olóhùn sọ̀pọ̀tì èèyàn ìyá ọkọ ẹ̀ tó ló dà kán máa gbàdúrà. Ó ní irú Wùmí ìṣe Olóhùn lọ́lọ́run á ṣe fún ọmọ ẹ̀. Tó bá yẹ kó kàn sọ pé òun fi irú Wùmí lọ́lọ́run á ṣe fún Liam, a máa ní bóyá kò sọ tán. Ó nítorí tóun bá ní kí Liam kú, ó lọ́lọ́run ò ní lè gba ẹ̀san lára Wùmí. Wáyé kí ni Ìyábọ̀ wá kí ló ń pọ́n gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́? Ìyábọ̀ gan sì máa ṣẹ̀sín nínú òde ayé yìí.
Kò lè escape ẹ̀ mà.
Adúláṣẹ mo ti ṣe ìpè yẹn fún ó máa ṣe ẹ̀sìn.
Kò tiẹ̀ lè lọ kó lè escape yẹn náà. Láyé.
Ìyẹn ṣe ti pẹ́ àwọn èèyàn fúra.
Wọ́n ní bàbá Mohbad pẹ́pẹ́ sí o, kó wá gbé Wùmí. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ ṣe díẹ̀ ni ọmọ yẹn tẹ̀ sọ pé kò sówó lọ́wọ́ òun tó ìwà bọ̀wọ̀n ọ̀gbẹ́ ló wá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀. Pẹ́pẹ́ sí o, kó wá gbé òun lọ sílùú mẹ́rin.
Gbogbo ìbẹ̀ láti máa ró. Ìgbà tó yàn bá ti wọ̀ ní
nísìnyí a ti wá ní kó máa bọ̀, a fẹ́ gbé lọ gbogbo ìlú yẹn kó lọ ṣe, kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti kó lọ ṣe kí ilé yẹn.
Wọ́n wá ń gbé wọn kọ́ndíṣọ̀n ẹranko. Kí ló kàn pẹ̀lú fámìlì oní fámìlì? Wọ́n máa ń ṣe pé iṣẹ́ ti tán ní kó wá ṣe ló ń ṣe.
Ẹ̀ńtọ́kọ̀ ẹ̀kú tó ní étàsì òun. Ìwọ ní étàsì, ìwọ tó ọmọ 24. Tó ti ṣe pápápá tó ti rẹ́ nìkan, ó ti rọ́kùnrin kan náà. 24 years tó ti ṣe pápápá tó ti rọ́kùnrin kan lọ́rùn.
Ẹ̀sà jí ni, ẹ̀ta jí ni. Mẹ́jà ti ta jí.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé kò easy náà.
Of course now, bàbá. Ẹ lọ sùn àwọn crush yín wà ń tà, I'm not worried. I don't crush on you, vengeance. Wow.
Ìjọ tó bá rí vengeance. Pieces of vengeance wà.
Àwọn wo ló ń crush on vengeance?
Ẹ̀jẹ̀ ní sáṣọ.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé vengeance ni MC Ẹlẹ́gùṣí. MC Ẹlẹ́gùṣí.
Mọ́mí tọ́kì ṣì bọ́lẹ̀ látàárọ̀. Ẹ ti miss lọ́dọ̀ sister
lọ́dọ̀ kan.
Tọ́dọ̀rọ̀ ilẹ̀.
Ọ̀rọ̀ wo yìí?
Ọ̀rọ̀ tá a sọ yìí tó ń crush on vengeance.
Vengeance kọ̀ọ̀kọ̀.
Mọ́mí tọ́kì ṣì ọmọ yín.
Àwọn ọmọ yín náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Ọláìdé ọmọ yín tó ń crush on you.
Bálọ́ lòun tẹ̀ fẹ́ Ọláìdé nu wọn náà. Sesame.
No, each talk. No.
No. Kini queen ló sọ pé each talk. Queen kan bá tó sọra kan bá nígbà ẹ̀ tí Wúrà Bùnmi wá cast lọ́dọ̀ tó yìí lédè yẹn. MC Vengeance ló sọ pé Vengeance yẹn máa wà kẹ́rì. Ọdún yẹn bá fẹ́ vengeance yẹn, the policy yẹn máa pọ̀ gan. Ọmọ yín Ọláìdé tó mú ọmọ yín Ọláìdé lẹ́nìí. Jesus Christ. Wọ́n tó describe ẹ̀ lẹ́nìí. Wúrà Bùnmi ní Àbáyọ̀bí.
1 hour ló máa lò pẹ̀lú.
Wọ́n ti sọ pé Honorable Daddy ti sọ fún Báyọ̀bí náà pé kó máa wọṣọ pé láìsí ẹ̀ mo ti bẹ̀ fún wọn mú Báyọ̀bí náà kan.
Kí ló sọ pa yọ́ọ̀kì náà?
Wọ́n ní yọ́ọ̀kì sọ̀rọ̀ yọ́ọ̀kì.
Wọ́n ní rúgbọ̀n yọ́ọ̀kì.
Wúrà Bùnmi ló wù ẹ́.
Báyọ̀bí yẹn ló kún yẹn ló
Everybody ti fojú fẹ́ ọkàn tán.
Òun náà mo sọ, mo ní ṣe ní orí ìjókòó tí Báyọ̀bí lè máa wà náà lọ ti fojú wo wọ́n ti scan ẹ̀.
Wọ́n ti fi ojú fa gbogbo ọmọ Báyọ̀bí
Ọ̀gá. Ó yẹ kí o máa ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan, ìwọ̀n small àbí ìwọ̀n relaxing.
Èèyàn mẹ́ta lọ́ fún láwọ̀ lé ní Báyọ̀bí.
Ìgbà tí ò náà ìtura tó máa bọ̀rọ̀ jẹ́ níta ló fẹ́ Andy, mo láńdì nìkan kọ́.
Ó
sẹ́ni tó fẹ́ tẹ́ gọlọ̀.
Àbí Adìkọ̀ kí lorúkọ acupuncture.
Àwọn mẹ́ta ló dárúkọ Andy acupuncture àti Láti. Àti Bosrat. Wọn ò tiẹ̀ gbà. Wọn ò tiẹ̀ gbà fáwọn ènìyàn. Àwọn gbà ó. Àwọn mẹ́ta tó dúró dáadáa tán fún Báyọ̀ Billion, Ọláìdé each àwọn mẹ́ta yẹn àti
Vegas wò sí rí gan.
Vegas náà ti kú fún.
No, tẹ bá rí ẹgbẹ́ Vengeance ní ìrójú ẹ̀wọ̀, tẹ bá rí ẹgbẹ́ Vengeance.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ fi arú.
Ó ga díẹ̀ ju ó ga ju Ọláìdé bọ̀ ó rí tààrà ni ẹ mọ̀ irú àwọn èèyàn.
Ẹ má yẹ kí MC Vengeance gbọ́ o.
MC Vengeance. Wọ́n sọ́ra tẹ bá rí wọn jọ́sí mo rí mi lójú ẹ o ẹ máa rò bóyá mo mọ bí.
Ní ibi stairs yẹn ní ibi escalator.
Ẹ máa ti rí pé ẹni tó slim tó ga.
Ẹni tó slim ni. Ibùdó Ọláìdé náà ìjọ birthday ẹ̀ ló ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ṣó ojú ẹ̀ náà àbí.
Ọláìdé ọmọ ń ṣojú dáadáa.
Ìjọ birthday
ló ṣó ojú dáadáa.
Ok, first time tí máa rí nìyẹn.
Ọláìdé yẹn àwọn yẹn. Gbàtí mọ́mí kọ́.
Ọláìdé ọjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ ló ṣojú.
Ọjọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀dì ẹ̀ ló ṣojú kò kí n ṣó ó kàn máa ń tìz wá ni.
Lórí Twitter lórí Múṣàmá nítorí fọ́tò wọn dáadáa lórí péèjì wọn kan.
No, bọ̀ kò ṣojú ó kàn máa ń ṣe ó kàn máa ń dẹ̀ngẹ̀ ni ó máa ń pose ojú ìṣó.
Wọ́n á ní Mr. Tarzan òyìnbó láì wọ́n máa sọ.
Mr. Tarzan láti rí picture wọn bí tó ti ń ṣe barbecue.
Àwọn tó ń crush Mr.
Àwọn man yẹn.
Olóyìnbó wọ́n máa gbé dictionary sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ tó bá ní kó wá ṣe ti bí ọdún wọn sọ yìí.
Part of the matter ni
ẹ má yẹ kí mo mi jíbe gbogbo àwọn ọmọ lọ ní Mr. Tarzan.
Tó fi Mr. Tarzan out o.
Àwọn pípé yẹn àwọn gbádùn.
Àwọn Yorùbá dùn yín.
Àwọn gẹ̀ẹ́sì yẹn ni ààrẹ bá. No, mi ń pe wọn gbádùn bẹ́ẹ̀ mo kàn fi ṣeré náà ni pé.
Ẹ kàn fi yọ sí wọn ni.
Ẹ bọ́ kàn fi yẹ.
More than an hour ló fi ṣe analysis yẹn o.
Yes o.
Bá rìkọ́ọ̀dù ẹ̀ kan lọ fáwọn èèyàn o. Àwọn obìnrin kan wà ní kan tó sọ wọ́n fẹ́ bẹ́ wọn o.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n sọ pé late husband àwọn bíi bọ̀bọ̀ King White yẹn ló ṣe. No, wọ́n ní bíi bọ̀bọ̀ King White yẹn ló ṣe rí. Káṣà má lọ sí rẹ̀.
No, bíi Láti.
Nílò bí Láti báwo kí.
No, ó dàgbé bíi King, ó ti sọ́rí. Ó dàgbé King White.
Wọ́n ní bíi King White ló ṣe rí.
Ó ti sọ́rí.
Àwọn wèrè kọ́ bá ti lọ sínú yóò fún King White ọwọ́ wèrè. Àwọn ló ṣì.
King White ẹ̀dẹ̀ ga gan-an, ó ga.
Ó ga. Olóṣìkọ̀ ni.
Ó ga kòkàn lọ́pọlọ.
Orí ó gbà.
Kò tiẹ̀ bá wa train àdúrà dáadáa. Ó yẹ kí
ẹwẹ́ tó fẹ́ train.
Ọ̀rọ̀ ti já lẹ́nu àdúrà.
Ẹni tó fẹ́ train àdúrà náà òun gan yìí train ara ẹ̀. Ẹ̀wọ̀n ni wọ́n train àdúrà, wọ́n lè fẹ́ train àdúrà. Àdúrà ìwò.
Ó ga. Justice for Mohbad.
Ó ní o. Ọdún kan kò bá nǹkan tó.
Pẹ̀lú evidence tó wà ń ta.
Àwọn gbọ́ àti solve case yẹn báyìí.
Lọ́dún sọ òun ló yẹ kọ́kọ́ mu but Nàìjíríà torí òun ló ṣàǹfọ̀n sẹ́yìn. Ìkọ́ tó rí lọ́bẹ̀ tó ti wà lọ́wọ́ yẹ kán wá bí. Ebi soso brẹ́kọ̀ ló fẹ́ mọ́dẹ̀ sísá yìí lọ rìsínsìn tó ń fara wọn àmọ́ bóyá tí ń fẹ́ra wọn tó ń fara wọn lọ́wọ́.
Ṣé ọtí mọ́ra wọn tẹ́lẹ̀ ni?
Wọ́n gbé píkṣọ̀ wọn jáde tó fa Fátímọ̀ lọ́wọ́ báyìí.
Ṣé Soso wà married ni?
A ní ẹkùtì ẹ̀yìn wọn nǹkan tó ń ṣe báyìí. Àárín yóò tí ì wá o.
Yẹ́n àwọn yẹn máa máa rí ni.
Àbọ̀ Cubana chief is wà married.
Ọ yàtọ̀ sí àwọ̀.
Nǹkan tó ń ṣe láàárín yóò tí ì wá o.
Nǹkan tó yẹ kó ṣẹlẹ̀ ṣe rí díríǹkì tó ń tà fún wọn yẹn. Àwa náà ó yẹ káwọn àwọn Yorùbá kọ́ stop gbogbo kìíní yẹn gbogbo ìmúkùmù the general kílórúkọ ti Cubana yẹn náà òun náà lọ ṣe ó ti pọ̀ ìmúkùmù wọn ti pọ̀ jù ọ̀dọ̀ wa dẹ̀ ló ń tà sí no they should stop it all those kìíní wọ́n wá sí Èkó wá da gbogbo ẹrù ọmọ kú níṣó ẹ̀kọ́ so if not that they dragged him he wouldn't have come out to put that statement out and he did a live ó wá fi pósítà torí mo wò ó fi pósítà ó mú pósítà yìí pé pósítà tó ń ṣe fún Mohbad lélẹ̀ tó fẹ́ lọ post everywhere and we never heard anything ó náà máa ṣe banner we never heard anything.
ìyẹn ló ń bá wọn sọ ọwọ́ ìka tí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ní bàbá láyé ìyàwó ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀
bó ṣe ọ̀kọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá yẹn ìyá Mohbad ló kọ́ sí gbogbo nọ́ọ̀sẹ̀sì because tó bá jẹ́ ẹ̀yẹ ti jókòó sílé tí ọmọ ẹ̀ gbà fún ní Kòròdú gbogbo lọ bá wọn ní kíníyàn ò ní síbẹ̀.
gbogbo ọ̀pá òkè ni gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ pátápátá.
That's why I'm even àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ yẹn are disappointed gan because normally àwọn tó bá ń lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọn máa ń stand by them gan especially Bella Shmurda yẹn kò tẹ̀ wá disappointed nígbà tó dẹ̀ wà ní Canada ló ń pariwo lọ gas station ní sì tẹ́tí mọ̀ pé kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe Naira Marley ẹ̀ wàá rí kankan sọ mọ́.
ó pàpẹ́ káńsù yẹn ẹni tọ́lọ́run bá mú.
ìyẹn náà òun náà ní fọ́ọ̀tì náà òun náà ní fọ́ọ̀tì.
no matter kò ṣáàsì ńlé kò ibùkọ is not kò sí ní ìbò nígbà kò sí Nàìjíríà nígbà kékeré ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ wọ́n bá máa sọ but wọ́n ní point finger mọ pé ṣe ń gbà yẹn tó bá jọ ti ju táyà àti ọkọ ti pa mọ bínú ṣe ń bí àwọn èèyàn tó ń gbà yẹn tó bá jọ ti pọnmọ lọmọ dànù ńkọ́ ewu yẹn kò sí the guy wasn't in the country then kò jẹ́ sínú ilé yẹn
I understand what you're saying but when he came to Nigeria ṣe condolence pẹ̀lú ṣe extend the condolence sí bàbá ọmọ ni ṣe do you understand because èèyàn ti kúrò lọ́dọ̀ mi pé kíní that's the ọmọọṣẹ́ máa ń kúrò lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀gá ẹ̀ you still have to respect that person like you still have to like do your own little part as well ṣó ti lọ bá bàbá Mohbad ṣó ti lọ ó ti yẹmọ. He served you and he did well with you when he was with you. So I don't understand when he wants to go now. Then this thing happened now. Well, we still don't see. If not for the court, the court quest and nobody would have known anything until it was a very dark man. Ni she interviewed a very dark man. And very dark man told him to come out.
Yeah, so you have to say anything.
Exactly yẹn náà lẹ́yìn nǹkan tó sọ fún yẹn.
ẹ kó lọ mú gbó ẹ tó bá jẹ́ gbóró fi máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ kọtẹ ẹ kó ṣì lọ.
Naira Marley many things ló láti ṣe ní Nàìjíríà yẹn so many irú bó ṣe gbé wọn lọ sí hospital yẹn they shouldn't have allowed me at least abroad tower o lè lọ hospital. We call police. They shouldn't have allowed them to take the body out of that hospital.
You think abroad level now? I want to be Nigeria now.
But in normal circumstance, crime or like you body by a wasiki now.
Mommy made it think so. Can you Nigeria now?
Cops dog will police station.
So you know, you need the right to do now. I want the right.
That's what I'm saying. Those are things that I expect the NGO.
You expect them to do, but she now.
No, mommy, can you sing? To talk about
yeah, I understand you more. Let's just talk about because this is the right thing to do. This is but talo first of all. Okay, now I can be I can say all this while now, like now, maybe 19 months, listen, 18 months, analysis, let's start from Daddy York. And good analysis to the shit. Daddy Shark, good analysis to the shit. That is so. Chefs of me, bon content, so lot of joy. Chefs of Benny, nobody now. Everybody, they're listening to us every time, all the time, every day, every second.
They even know. They know.
They know. They know things to do. Okay, that about she buy the shelo. To the pay, almost by alagbara kan. On them pay alagbara no ma domo lelola. Oba mewa ni.
But that are you saying that now that is accepted nítorí crime happen within the family is accepted by the government?
I'm not saying like that. No.
No. I mean that's what they are trying to portray.
Yeah. Of course now. Of course, nǹkan tó ń ṣe nìyẹn náà ṣé Wùmí mélòó lára ẹ̀.
Because never sọ pé bàbá ọmọ tí ọkọ àti ìyàwó ń jà ó ṣe kíní kan.
Ẹ máa gbọ́ lẹ́nu police sọ wípé bàbá kò ń ṣe.
Yes, there was there's something that those people that went with Yomi to go and protest at police station.
Yeah.
One of them said something. And what they say is that Yabo just left now before
Yeah. I watched it.
That's a big
but rí pé woman yẹn ó mọ̀ sọ kíní yẹn ni. She said it on purpose because
Jábọ̀ ló rìn gbogbo èèyàn yẹn.
Rí pọ̀ tó sọ ni ó nínú ilé gan we had the meeting inside the hall not even under canopy, it was inside. I watch it. Èmi máa ń follow wọn kiri ọlọ́gbà tí bá ti ṣiṣẹ́ máa ń follow wọn kiri ni.
Sọ́mọ pé èèyàn ti sọ fún ẹ pé nǹkan tó wá ṣe bí ẹnìkan ti wá tẹ́lẹ̀ o. O lè ní nǹkan kan mú kúrò níbí. And that is one of the reasons why attention is not paid to that 3 seconds video. One of you.
Talk is chief. Wunmi has already said that 3-second video is Osakpa. Wunmi saw in one of the interviews.
Tó bá jẹ́ Osakpa ni video ni. Why hiding it? Why deleting it? It's Osakpa, yes, we know. Let us say, okay, Osakpa. Why don't you bring the 10 minutes, the 5 minutes, the 3 minutes, the 1 minute video that is Osakpa and does not have anything to do with the buy of mobile? Why don't you bring it out?
Sorry, who should bring it out?
Wunmi and his people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but me, I felt because the boys were just trying to get money.
Okay. No.
Clear it.
Oh, okay. Go fi clear it. Okay.
It's a purpose to fi clear it.
No,
but can you not son now? Like Zoro.
It's not about Osakpa. It's about the type of relationship they had.
Yeah. I think
what type of family this lady is. If she's supposed to be behind the bar.
Yeah. But this guy said it now, Zoro. He said it now that mommy, I begin look with mama. He got the Zoro the mama money.
Very sọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tí Zoro sọ, àwa tá à ń wá justice ló máa jọ lójú. Kò dàbí pé kán gbé dìrí fídíò síta. Fídíò tó ti gbá Mohbad tó ti sọ fún Mohbad pé òun náà máa sọ̀rọ̀ bí èèyàn gidi. Do you see how we receive it?
Yeah.
Ó yà wá lẹ́nu pé irú ẹ̀ lè máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí ọkọ tó ń tó pè lọ́kọ bẹ́yẹn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
So now, adẹ̀rí voice note tó fi ránṣẹ́ sí bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀. Ipò máa kú tí nǹkan bá ti ṣe ọmọ tòun.
That voice note there. Ó kàn fọ gbogbo kéèké. Kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀? God.
Ó máa ṣe mọ̀ pé bàbá ọkọ ẹ̀ máa kú tí nǹkan bá ṣe Liam. Ó ti jẹ́ kí nǹkan ṣe ọmọ bàbá yẹn. Ó ṣe jẹ́ kí nǹkan ṣe ọmọ bàbá yẹn under your watch. Ẹni tó ṣe toxicology and autopsy. Ó sọ ọ̀rọ̀ kan. Ó ní Mohbad die slowly. that slowly mean that turn back immediately at the hospital.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Má dẹ̀ save life.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Under 30 minutes. Slowly, it might maybe like under 2 hours. That there is an hospital in front of your house. That you can take another person's child because the arm is your child now. That you can beg the people, about 5 people in that house, to lift up Mohbad and force him to the hospital. That you can save his life and later come and face the wrath.
But you know, the narration of àwọn sáré lọ bá neighbor yẹn. So where did this sáré lọ bá neighbor tó gbé wọn lọ tó fi mọ́tò gbé wọn lọ hospital? Ẹ rí pé wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ neighbor mọ̀ pé ó sáré jáde lọ bá neighbor mọ́tò ń bá dùn dámọ́.
Èké ń bèké sọ̀rọ̀ irọ́ ń parọ́ fúnrọ́. Ó nìyẹn. Àṣà yín nìyẹn. Èké ń bèké sọ̀rọ̀.
Ọlọ́pàá disappoint ara wọn. They just made it full of themselves.
He has died. He has died hours ago. Hours. The second hospital from Mohbad house is between 15 and 20 minutes of driving. The first hospital is between 1 minute and 2 minutes of driving. So if they say someone died slowly, and the person died for 1 hour, slowly, and died under 1 hour, at least you would have saved someone's child. Because it's easy for you to say Liam is your child, and you can protect Liam with your life. But where were you when the young man in your care, the man you said you love, the man that went to pay your dowry, the man you call husband of your youth, what were you doing in the hours before he finally pied? And then why did he now pied and you hid him in your room for more than 3 hours before taking him?
That one I don't even understand. I don't understand. Ẹ wá gbé òkú sínú ilé.
And Iyabo Ojo is still galvanized. She's still raising shoulder. She's still coming to tell us that she's a celebrity.
He died in the house. He didn't die outside, in the house.
You see, me, I don't have problem with Iyabo Ojo coming out to say he died in the house. My problem is just different. How will you sit down at age 24 that you claim that you are, and the man, there is a man on top of your head, is dying gradually,
and you are watching,
and you said you are cooking fried rice. The man is dying slowly, and you did not pay attention, because that man can die, that man can die. How are you? It doesn't matter. It's none of your business. Right? And the same man is asking you. You are now lying to that man. Your husband died on Tuesday at around 3:20. And the second hospital claimed that when they brought him, his teeth, his mouth already freeze like Koshe Emi Osheshimo. And you were standing beside that man say, is that how quick that someone will just die like that? The man is telling you no. Meanwhile, you have not told the man that Exigbelos hospital call. Don't is offering you what you cool. Or to argue because everyone says it's a second hospital. And Iyabo Ojo is listening to all these things. Ó dẹ̀ jókòó fàyà gbàngbàngbà. Ó ti gbàdúrà fún ṣá o. Àmì àdúrà yẹn ó gbúdọ̀ ṣe ni. Tó bá ti gbọ́, àwọn tó bá gé ohùn mi lọ fún. Ó gbúdọ̀ ṣàmì àdúrà wọn yẹn o. Torí tí Wùmí ò bá dáa, kò ní sọ́pọ́tì Wùmí. Mo dẹ̀ ti ṣàdúrà nǹkan tó dáa fáwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. O lè dúró lójú bàbá ọmọ tọ́mọ ẹ̀ kú. Ọ̀rọ̀ ń sọ pé wọ́n wá gbé Wùmí lọ sí ìlú mẹ́rin kó lọ ṣe DNA.
even níjọ́ ó tún sọ pé she needs visa lọ́n sọ fún pé you don't need visa to go and do the but she didn't get it he want to go to Brazil àwọn òkè irú woman lè.
Ìyábọ̀ Òjó bọ́ síta ó ń sunkún ó ní ìjọ tí òun ṣe marriage alẹ́ ọjọ́ ní ọkọ ẹ̀ sọ fún òun pé òun ò lọ́ọ̀bù òun ó kàn jẹ́ pé torí òun ti lóyún lòun ṣe ṣìyàwó báwo lọkùnrin ò ṣe ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ẹ pẹ̀lú àwọn ìwà tó pretend yìí báwo lọkùnrin ò ṣe ní sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ọmọ ẹnìkan ó kó à 26 nígbà tó gùn ẹ̀ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ́ máa yọrí yẹ́rẹ́yẹ́rẹ́ ẹni tó jókòó ti òkú ẹ̀ ó wá mọ fàmọ́ra ó nítorí pé court wọn ti dájọ́ fún ṣé kóòtù dájọ́ fún Naira Marley kò tó ní kan káńsù ẹ̀ àníkú ikú rédèrèdè ní Ìyábọ̀ Òjó máa kú sẹ́ Alice Ìyábọ̀ Òjó kò ní kú síbi táṣọ ẹ̀ wà ó wá lọ sọ pé káńsù Naira Marley ẹni tó jókòó tó kú tó lè sọ fún ẹ pé Naira Marley ló dé ẹyẹ wọlé látòjú wíńdò Naira Marley ló ó bìrì lọ́wọ́ ẹni yẹn pé ọkàtẹ̀ wá sọ pé Naira Marley àti Sam Larry búlì ọkọ ẹ̀ kí ló wá pa nínú ilé gan báwo ló ṣe kú kí ló jẹ kí ló mu tí bá máa sọpọ́ọ̀tì ẹ̀ mo gbọ́dọ̀ mọ orúkú tó pọkọ ẹ̀ àìsọ orúkú tó pọkọ ẹ̀ fún mi èrò bóyá màá lè dúró jẹ ẹ̀.
I believe ó sọ fún ni ó sọ fún náà.
Sẹ́yìn Yorùbá kò sọ fún mi.
Ó sọ fún náà because she came under the free spirit.
Òun ni mo ṣe gbàdúrà fún un àdúrà tí mo gbà ẹ́ náà ni mo yàn án gbà fún un.
Ó padà mú tọ̀.
ọmọ.
Àwọn tọ́jà ṣíìdì Wùnmí wọ́n kúkú wẹ́ńtẹ̀ pé ìjọ máa ṣiṣẹ́ lọ fún wa. Ó yẹ ń ṣe ṣùgbọ́n wọn lọ pé jíǹs ẹ̀ ń yọ wedding ọmọ yẹn. Àwọn tó yẹ kó òṣì lọ ń ṣe.
Ọ̀gá dọ́là tí wọ́n ná fún Ìyábọ̀ Òjó gan agídí ló fi jẹ́ kó bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ kó tó máa ṣàkóso.
Èmi mọ́mí kóṣù sí nígbà tí mo sọ lẹ́ẹ̀kan.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni wọn rọjú ló ń rọmú.
Ó rọjú sówó yẹ pé owó yẹ ẹ mọ bó ṣe ń ná fún ká ni ó ti di mẹ́ta ó ti di mẹ́rin.
Ẹ mọ iye gbèsè tó jẹ síìdì márèjì. Ẹ mọ iye gbèsè tó jẹ síìdì márèjì.
Mọ́mí mi lè jẹ́ ṣé mi sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan ẹ sọ pé kò jẹ gbèsè.
Àwọn ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀. Ẹ sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
Àwọn sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà àwọn ló jẹ gbèsè.
Àǹtí tó sọ pé kò jẹ gbèsè yẹn mo fẹ́ béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ yóò ẹja mi sùúrù kẹ̀dé mi lóhùn.
Èmi ní ó ní kò gbọdọ̀ jẹ gbèsè pẹ̀lú gbogbo gift yẹn. Owó dẹ̀ ti wà láti san gbèsè so but àwọn sọ pé ẹni tó bá greedy which is true. Ní nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Bobrisky nìyẹn.
Ẹni tó bá ti ṣèyàwó ẹni tó bá ti ṣènáwó rí á mọ̀ pé owó tó gbà níbi patí gan ó lè má tún ẹni san gbèsè tó jẹ. Wọ́n sọ fún wa pé kò jẹ gbèsè. Ìkọ́jà gan á ju gbèsè lọ́bẹ̀ ṣẹ́wọ̀n yẹn.
Gbogbo àwọn tó jẹ gbèsè sí tó bá ṣọ́ra wọn orí Gistlover ló máa ti bára wọn.
Gistlover ò lè gbé Gistlover sẹ́yìn gbọ́ tí Gistlover gbé nǹkan kan pa Ìyábọ̀ mi.
Àwọn ìyẹn ló máa lọ drag lórí Gistlover. Wọ́n drag òun bẹ̀.
Wọ́n ní drag òun náà àwọn tó lọ bèrè owó tó lọ bèrè.
Ìjọba máa lọ báyé wọn jẹ́.
Nǹkan tí mo sọ ni.
Oh, okay. Àwọn tó ó ti yé. The other way round. The other way round.
Àwọn ẹ̀rọ máa forí fà, wọ́n máa forí kó gbogbo ẹ̀.
Gbogbo nǹkan tí ọba ṣáà ti mọ̀ ṣe láyé kó máa ṣe. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní jèrè ìṣọwọ́.
Níjọ́ tó máa sọ̀rọ̀ pé nulẹ̀ ló kú sí yẹn náà out of ìtara pé very dark man tákùlẹ̀ nípa CCTV yẹn. Ṣé CCTV bá tẹ̀ wá ń bẹ̀? Ṣé CCTV máa wọnú lé ní
ṣe rí gbogbo revolution even ìjọ tó sọ̀rọ̀ Naira Marley náà.
Wow.
ìtara náà ló fi jáde ńjọ yẹn ti Naira Marley yẹn náà.
Ọlọ́run jẹ́ máa mú ó máa jábọ́ ni.
Ó máa jábọ́ ṣáá ni ìtara ni.
Ìtara yẹn ló fi sọ inú ilé ló kú sí tí kámẹ́rà máa wọnú mi lọ́dẹ̀ ni ẹ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń tà ṣáàrí bó ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn tó wọlé àwọn tó jáde wàhálà ti ẹ̀yìn ni àwọn ṣàtìmọ̀ bọ́ta fẹ́ mọ̀ ó ti kàn fáwọn pé nílé ló kú sí nice one àbẹ́rẹ́ dàgbọ́n kápẹ́ o.
Ìyẹn mọ̀ wáyé. Wáyé. Akọ̀ra yí díẹ̀ díẹ̀ máa yí báyìí.
Wíri ọdẹ. Níbi yẹn.
Ó ṣe pé nice náà lọ gbà mí àṣejù máa ń ṣe kínní bọ́ gbàdọ́ tí bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí máa fọlọ́pàá gbéra àwọn yẹn mo ti ní is what to get started. Petition àwọ̀ta. Ọ̀gá petition police kú iṣẹ́. Everybody want petition ara wọn there is no case.
Ìbọn ni.
Àgbúrò lọ́ọ̀yà san wèrè.
Kàbírù.
Fálànà.
Fálànà òun náà mo sọ wọ́n ní pé kéèsì tó ní pẹ̀lú very dark man wọ́n ti throw it out.
Tipẹ́tipẹ́.
No, ó là pé recent another one recently.
Wọ́n jẹ́ èdè ó sọ pé wọ́n ti throw it out.
2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. Wọ́n ti dismiss it.
Mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta.
Nígbà yẹn flyer family àwọn wèrè.
Gẹ́rì yẹn dọ́tà wọn.
The first one.
Dọ́tà wọn ló wá mess up.
Wọ́n fáìlì kan dáadáa.
Dọ́tà wọn yẹn ló everybody ò tiẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó ní dọ́tà. Lọ́dà ẹ ló wá bà gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́. Ó ti fi fáwọn sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú orin ìranu tó ń kọ́ kiri
gẹ́gẹ́. Tí bàbá yẹn tó bá wà, wọ́n máa respect lẹ́yìn dà. Ọmọ yìí ṣá. Àwọn làwọn lọ́kọ̀ wọ̀nyí ṣe activism pé wọ́n máa bọ̀ bẹ́sìkì fún wọn ọ̀kan nílẹ̀ sọ́ọ́.
Bísíkì ló kó bá gbogbo wọn.
Odindi Sun. Odindi SAN.
Bísíkì ló fẹ́ rí 10 million.
Ó fáìlì ní case ó gbé lọ rán court. Ó fáìlì lọ sí rán right court kò fáìlì right case. Ilẹ̀ fẹ́.
Ó dẹ̀ a máa kúrú máa ga ni lórí tí àtọ́jú àjókòó sí Fálànà.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ò gbọ́ politician.
Ó ní kò win kéèsì rí.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni.
Ìwọ ló ti wá rí sàn ṣèbọn ní wins lọ fi mú sàn. Ìwọ ló ti rí sàn.
Ìbí nínú ẹjọ́ tó ń rò yìí tán ti ń kú tán ti ń ga ìlú rẹ̀. Ẹgbẹ́ fún máa ń gbowó lọ́wọ́ politician bọ́n ṣe wáyé.
Ọ̀rẹ́ ò kì í bá yẹ ẹ̀jẹ̀ finally. Ẹni tó yẹ kó sùn gangan kò sùn ẹ̀.
Ṣẹ́gun Bírísì
kan ló lọ rojọ́.
Àbí ìlérí olúwa ló bá yé ẹ̀gbẹ́.
Ẹ̀sán kò sáà tó ṣe ìbàjẹ́ ẹnu kẹ́sì Mohbad tí wọ́n kò ṣẹlẹ̀ yà.
Ó kó wọnú ẹ̀ náà ni.
Wọ́n jẹ́ ẹ̀sìn rẹ̀ yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan. Nígbà tó ní kálukú mọ̀
Ìlérí ló kó wọnú ẹ̀. Ìgbà tó lọ wà láyé tó wà approach ẹ̀. Ó ní kò defend òun ò defend ẹ̀.
Gbogbo aláṣẹ̀sìn ẹ̀ rí kúdí náà. Gbogbo aláṣẹ̀sìn rẹ̀ yọ kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Orí èèyàn máa pín tẹ̀.
Lórí ẹ̀ ṣéyàn mọ ògùn àti wọn máa wò.
Ṣábà tí ẹ bú everybody Kúdí gan yẹ kó wà nínú list àwọn tá a máa kọ́kọ́ wọn torí òun ló gbé kéèsì wèrè wọ́n fẹ́ ju ọmọ sínú tọ́mílàn bridge tó ta gbogbo
tó pariwo lọ́jọ́ yẹn.
tó distract everybody lọ sí ọ̀dọ̀ ọba.
Wọ́n á parọ́.
Ó ti lọ ọ̀dọ̀ ọba láwọn ti jòkó jẹ́jẹ́.
Ìgbà tó lọ sẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn èmi náà suspect pé tó bá fi lè fún Bukky Jesse ní petition wọ́n máa fún òun náà. Mo mọ̀ pé máa fún aṣọ lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀ ni.
Ó lọ bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ìwé òun ń dárúkọ ọba mọ́. Ó tiẹ̀ tún wá ṣe sófò ọba gan ni.
Ó tún wá sọ pé òun àtọ́ba jọ ń wọṣọ kan náà. Àbí ṣọ́ọ̀bù kan náà ló ti ń raṣọ àbí kí ló sọ ó raṣọ lọ́wọ́.
Aṣọ òde wo ló ń ta àwọn aṣọ Dubai yẹn náà fẹ́.
Kúdí pọ́nra ẹ̀ lé.
Wọ́n aṣọ ṣàgbẹ̀lójú yọ, wọ́n aṣọ ṣàgbẹ̀lójú yọ.
Very mannerless girl. Akọ sọ̀rọ̀ jákọ̀ lanu akọ.
Tí ẹ bá ní lọ́ọ̀yà ni bàbá àwọn ṣe máa lè sọ pé wọ́n bí nílé ibi tí wọ́n ti kàwé.
Ayé yẹ́yẹ́ ra zẹ̀ o.
Sherry,
Street no maybe.
Ras is not even where I'm looking at what she's doing. Our Mochiyawa. Don't come to Kokowai. Òyìnbó ẹnu wa she makes sense. Òun ibà yìí tó yí bàbá ẹ̀ jẹ́ lọ́ọ̀yà mi mọṣẹ́ tí yẹ ẹ̀ ṣe. Tó bá fẹ́ sọ òyìnbó á tún máa ṣe.
A máa dẹ́mọ̀ sí.
Irú àwọn fún àyà láti rántí òyìnbó ni.
Ara ní you know, a máa dẹ́mọ̀. A máa kò jẹ́ fọ́nì.
Ìgbéraga ti pọ̀ jù bó ṣe rí kúntakúntò yẹn.
Báwo ló ṣe wá pàdé délé táyì?
Kíkàrí mọ́ máa pe Kúdí máa gbọ̀ lóhùn kó máa fẹ́ ìyẹn pé ó ń fẹ́ jọ bọ́sùrà àti sùn Kúdí ń gbọ̀ lóhùn fún Kárì mo ti ṣu sí lọ́wọ́.
Kò fẹ́ kó bù ní ẹ̀mọ̀ kó wọ́n ń dábàá ìfẹ́ bú Kúdí bàjẹ́ lórí ẹ̀ máa ń
wá bàjẹ́ báyìí Kárì mọ́ ọ̀fọ́ píkáníkù bá dá everybody nù tó bá mọ̀ kó wọn ò fẹ́ sínú movement mọ́ ibi tẹ́tí máa mọ̀ kó wọn àrí Kárì mọ́ gan wọ́n ti ṣu síra wọn lọ́wọ́.
Tún láwà how are you hi? So tún láwà hi.
Kúdí gan ti bóòdù gan Kúdí tẹ́ pé tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ó máa ń sunkún ní tó bá ń bu lórí kíní gbà yẹn. Òun náà wá dẹni tó.
Nǹkan tó bá rẹ́ni tó máa bu tó bá rí ẹni tó máa dà bú ó ì máa sunkún.
Kí ni ó sì sunkún sínú ẹ̀ rí bá rẹ̀ ṣe máa ń rẹ̀dì tó bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ni? Ó gbé wa rẹ̀ yẹn máa rẹ̀dì wa ni.
Mo láìkì di Naija ṣé di Naija ni di Naija. Mo láìkì caption tó ṣe pẹ̀lú òun àti torí ìjọ tó ń bú Bukky Jesse mi gan rẹ́rìn pé kí ni ìyàtọ̀ ijó òun àti Bukky Jesse.
Bukky gan tó tó di pé ó jó á ti búra á nà kúkú mọ̀ jó.
Exactly.
Á ti búra ẹ̀ kí lẹ́fẹ̀ẹ́ tí wàá fi bú. Ní wọ́n ní kò sí èébú kan tó máa ń bú Bukky eyín máa fi bú kò sí nǹkan kan tó ní mọ́.
Ọwọ́ èébú mi ọkọ rárá bù tó bá fi yí bú rárá bù.
Wọ́n rí èébú kankan bú èébú lédi yẹn mọ́.
Ẹsẹ̀ wẹ̀ tó ń búyàn pẹ̀lú eyín tó ń gán kàn. Oh my God.
Wọ́n ní fake lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ kó gbàgbé síbi kò ẹ̀yìn máa yọ.
Ẹ̀yìn ìṣàkóso ní kíní wájú rẹ̀. Ó ní.
Pẹ̀lú monetization.
Gáàpù kan ní ìlú.
Ta ló tún wò mọ́ ọdún láyé jẹ́?
Fún eyín kí ló rówó ṣe?
Wọ́n bá ní àwọn wọ́n bú yẹn jẹ́ kan blọọkì á ní rárá nítorí bíùsì mi.
Even ní show ìjọ tó náà máa reveal so many things. Èmi náà mo ti rò kọ́ máa block mi nítorí àwọn comment mò ń kọ síbẹ̀. Ó kàn ní kò tiẹ̀ ó kàn ní are you talking to me? Mo ní ó tán. Wọ́n máa block mi.
Kò ní kankan tó fẹ́ ìdí tó bá ṣàtìsọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kó fi pèrò wá nìkan wá wò ó.
Even ní àwọn onílẹ̀ tó ń endorse tó ṣe show àwọn yẹn gan mo wà surprise pé ẹni tó ṣe show wèrè lẹ́fẹ́ fi ṣe ambassador àbí kí lẹ́fẹ́ ṣe. Tọ́ni tó fẹ́ tàlé ó kọ́kọ́ pèrò wá ó kọ́kọ́ sọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ló ń jáwó ó fi pèrò sórí.
Ọjọ́ ìfẹ́fà lọ́pàá ló máa ń jáwó.
Mo fẹ́ ṣe business time.
Bí àlọ́ ṣe máa ń ṣẹ̀sìn tí wọ́n ti fún rí bàbá yẹn tó fi pawó.
Ẹ wò ó dàárọ̀ o.
Ẹ̀sìn àwọn ọ̀rọ̀.
Ó dàárọ̀. Vegas ó dàárọ̀. Ó náà pè mí.
Ọ̀rọ̀ wa ló sọ̀rọ̀ di bẹ́ẹ̀sì o. Ọ̀rọ̀ bàbá ló tún gbogbo wọn ká.
Jẹ́rí gbogbo wọn yẹn, àánú wọn máa ń ṣe mí from boss rat.
Èèyàn gbádùn jà yẹn.
No, but as in the good things they did from the beginning, tẹ́lẹ̀ wá fọwọ́ ara yín tẹ́kọ̀ fi bá gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́ torí information. I know a lot.
Ẹ mọ̀ nǹkan tí àwọn boss máa gbogbo wọn ṣe sákàkì tán skata àwọn yẹn torí royalty tí Dr. Odúnlọ́yọ̀ ti sọ yẹn. Gbogbo yìí máa lówó gan. Tàbá gbé.
So kí ni iṣọ́ fẹ́ gbà nú ẹ̀ ní àbí.
Àbóyá alọ́ba náà jẹ́ o.
Owó olówó owó ọmọdé.
Ẹ̀tẹ̀ ẹja jọ sọ fúnra ẹ̀ tó ṣiṣẹ́ náà lẹ́ẹ̀dá bó ló wà.
Exactly.
Ẹ̀ tó ṣiṣẹ́ owó náà dá bó ló wà. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ owó nígbà tí bàbá ń yá owó tó ń yá owó tó fi rán ọmọ school tó fi ń ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ àfẹ́yẹ kó jèrè gbogbo wọn ò ní jèrè.
Ogun yẹn ti pọ̀ jù. Engine ó ti pọ̀ jù. Man yẹn strong.
No. Ọlọ́run.
Èmi kọ́ ló ń bú o bọ̀ mi tiẹ̀.
Ọlọ́run kan wà lẹ́yìn bàbá ẹ̀ tó mú bàbá ẹ̀ strong ọlọ́run bàbá ẹ̀ ó yẹ kéèyàn máa sin ọlọ́run bàbá ẹ̀ because if not because of ọlọ́run tó wà lẹ́yìn bàbá yẹn àwọn adájọ́ tá a wà mí báyìí tá a ti sùn as in tá a ti sùn till everybody then saw the same thing àwọn kan máa tó jí sí wọn máa bọ́ sí live ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad àwọn kan máa sùn àwọn kan wà ń bíṣẹ́ wọ́n gbé APC ṣe tí wọ́n ń gbọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tó ń sọ wọ́n fẹ́ dá sí wọ́n fi àfẹ́ mọ bí tí ẹjọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn lọ.
Ó yẹ kójú tí Nigerian Lagos State Police ó yẹ kójú tí wọn. This shame is too much.
Lagos Police and the Lagos State government ó yẹ kójú tí wọn. This thing rubbish ọmọ carpenter a whole carpenter ó ń gbé Lagos State ó ń gbé wọn sáré a whole carpenter one man battalion ó ń gbé méjìgbọ̀rí but wọ́n ṣe bá máa sọ
because they did the wrong thing.
ẹbí ṣe bá máa sọ pé ọ̀rọ̀ tí owó bá ṣe tì ilé ló máa gbé ojú tí owó ojú tí owó lórí kéèsì Mohbad ojú tí wọ́n. I need for the beginning of the case this justice for Mohbad all about Amatale 500 million.
Can you imagine? Bluffing. Amatale ilẹ̀ kan lòun máa ta tó máa fi ṣe case. Ta ló wá ń sá kiri nsìn ta ló ń hide fún school. That guy said I'm disappointed in him.
Can you just imagine that?
Nǹkan God dọ̀tí wọ́n tó fi sí position kìíní authority nǹkan ẹ̀yẹ tó yẹ pé ẹ respect ẹ wá gbéra yín wá sílẹ̀ ẹ wá máa drag nonsense.
Ìjọba máa ní aya ọ̀lẹ là ń gbà kó sẹ́ni tó lè gbọ́ àti aya ọ̀lẹ àtọmọ ọ̀lẹ báyìí ẹ lè wá rí kankan gbà kẹ́ lè post pé òkè mi mo ní.
Exactly pé mi mo ní.
Ẹ lè post ẹ lè sọ pé mi mo ní náà. Tẹ bá sọ gan wá òkúta ló máa sọ pa wọn.
That's why I don't understand the girl. Tó bá yẹ pé kò ń ṣe Mohbad lónìí tó jẹ́ pé tó bá jẹ́ bọ̀bọ́ yìí lónìí tó jẹ́ lówó ju ọkọ ẹ lọ. Why didn't you just leave the house one day and just take the baby with? Do you understand? And leave this guy alone.
Business náà lè pọ̀ wò náà.
Should have just walked away. Ṣèmi tó rówó ni. Just walked away with the baby. Kò lè walk away because ojú kòkòrò.
Business lè pẹ́ náà.
Gbogbo bàbá ọmọ náà ńkọ́? Bàbá ọmọ náà ńkọ́?
Ẹ mọ̀ tí tó bá yẹ pé Lagos State government mọ̀ pé bí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ṣe máa rí lélẹ̀ ẹ̀zún mi tọ́lọ ẹ̀zún mi.
Ẹ wo mo sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi mo ní Sanwó-Olú ti bẹ́ o ó ní kí ni mo mí mo ní exhume tó lọ exhume yìí ṣé òun ló dáadáa kó tó lọ exhume kìíní yìí ṣá.
ọkọ ni
òun avoid the answer mo ní no ó yẹ kó farabalẹ̀ ó yẹ kó mediate ni ó yẹ kó pe family kó ṣe gbogbo exhume yìí gangan ni wàhálà o.
ẹ má wọrí tabakọ lọ ẹyẹ kakọ lọ exhume ká fi pa wọn lẹ́nu mọ́.
ṣé àní justice ni.
àwọn ọmọ mi takú síbẹ̀ ni o.
Zoom yẹn gangan ni.
Zoom yẹn gangan ni the moment tó ti Zoom bá ti wú kòkò wèrè yẹn jáde ẹ mọ̀ pé orúkọ òtùbọ̀ àṣírí ni Ọlọ́run tó jẹ́ fẹ́ẹ́ lọ ní kíyàwó náà kó wá pariwo òun everybody sọ pé kọ́ Zoom gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí ọwọ́ Ọlọ́run ló wà.
ẹ̀yin ò mọ orin tí àwọn èèyàn kọ ẹ mọ orin táwọn èèyàn kọ fún
Lagos. tó bá dé kò tún ríta mọ́ ìyẹn wá ríta at the moment gbogbo kìnìún yẹn ti jáde báyìí ní everything.
ẹ̀yin ò mọ orin tí gbogbo èèyàn kọ fún Lagos State government orin Déwálé Àyùbá màá bá àwọn tátọ́ débẹ̀ o ọ̀tá síbẹ̀ pé a ní lọ tábàgbà kìíní ìwé alágbọ̀n go nowhere kẹ.
Zoom nǹkan kàìtà èrè Zoom láàrin ọ̀sẹ̀ kan Ìyábọ̀ lọ ń jó ní oníkùsí.
Ó lọ ná Jesus Christ.
Ìgbà yẹn gan ló tún fọ́ǹbù wọn àti tó lọ rìn I like this one. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you guys? This is a 26-year-old boy.
Lórí ọmọ ọlọ́mọ.
It's not like he's an old person. Owó yẹn gan owó tọ́rẹ́tì fún fọ́nẹ́rà gan àmàgbọ́n kankan ti lọ àwọn tó ti kó lọ.
Dẹ̀ ṣe accountability fún wa báyìí.
Accountability báwo.
Àwọn bàbá ló ń bàbá
ẹ má dá wọn náà àwọn tó dá owó tó kàn.
Ọlọ́run tó ní ọjọ́ òní tó ní alẹ́ yìí á bá wa kó bàbá ẹ yọ.
Owó ta fún tí bàbá kan fún arífọ́yẹ kárífà dá padà ní Tinubu fún mi wasn't meant for you.
Àtẹnujẹ ló pa yẹn. Àtẹnujẹ ni. Ẹ mọ̀ pé kò dá kọ́kùnrin máa ń níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Kò dáa. Kó máa depend lórí àwọn èèyàn kan. Ẹ bá ti fún ẹni tọrọ kọ́bọ̀. Wàá lọ wá àkànṣe sí ni. It's not good at all. Àwọn obìnrin pé wọ́n máa lọ nínú kò lè lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o. Àwọn bọ̀dá Yorùbá tó ń gbé Kóredé dání, wọ́n gbé gbogbo. Òun tó ń tán lọ bí eégún.
Ọmọlọ́mọ yẹn ló fi ṣe dìfẹ́.
Mi fi kó fi ń ṣe dìfẹ́ ni bọ́ obìnrin ló lè ṣe bọ́mọ yẹn ṣe dìfẹ́. Bọ́ sọ́mọ yẹn ò sí school ni.
School bò.
Ó ti ẹ̀yẹ wa. Ó gbọ́ bóyá.
Àwọn ọmọ yẹn gan pàápàá bíi 5 àbí 4 years okay.
Ó jẹ́ ìfọmọlọ́mọ tààrà káàkiri.
Ọmọ tó tiẹ̀ mọ́ ọmọlọ́mọ enjoy rẹ̀.
Ó mọ̀ pé ó fọmọ ẹ ló ń jẹ
kí. Ó mọ̀ nǹkan tí bàbá òun fóun ṣe.
Ṣé bàlágbé lọ́mọ lọ́mọ?
Òun ló lọ́mọ ẹ̀. Kí ló ráhùn kó fi ṣe? Idiot. Wọ́n tó gbé sórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì àṣélẹ̀lẹ̀ ni ẹ̀. Beg. All because of money lomi kò tiẹ̀ ní wo future. In the next how many years in sin kí ló máa san pẹ̀? Fíìmù gan-an ò ṣe. Ọ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ náà kò ṣe fíìmù náà.
Tó bá dàrọ̀ ṣe á máa sọ fún wọn pé torí nǹkan tó kù kó sínú ẹ̀ lòun ṣe tí celebrate birthday o. A tún fi ìyẹn wọlé sí wọn dára wọn náà dáwó lọ́ǹchì fún lọ́la.
Àwọn yẹn tó tiẹ̀ ń dáwó bí ìdáwó kìíní.
Wọ́n ní àìrí birthday ìwọ̀dà Yorùbá já bẹ́ẹ̀.
Owó ta fún yín kẹ́ tó fi gbóbìnrin káyìn máa dìgbà yẹn mo ti ní sórí ayọ́lẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí gan yé sórí ẹ̀ gan pé mo báyìí.
Ó máa fi dọ̀lá wọn ní èlé ní birthday bọ̀dà rẹ̀ jẹ́ fabulous.
Ó fi ṣàtì ọ̀pù ẹni tó mọ ibi tó ti máa mú. Àbọ̀ mo láì bó ṣe ṣọ́ọ̀nì ní ìjẹta yẹn àbí ṣàná pé kó stop láti máa sọ pé kó máa dáwó NGO kìnnìkan. That is when your meaning that you are
stuck up. Láti snẹ́lẹ̀ ni o ẹjọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀kì náà ṣọ́ọ̀kì tó bá pín sẹ́dútì yẹn náà.
No, Monike Aries shot up ni.
Aries no.
When he came and was talking about NGO needs money, the public has said, no, you need to stop all this. Don't put your stop there. Stop ẹ máa sọ pé kíní.
Ó ti fún Aries ní sọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ lẹ́ni náà. Ó fún náà.
Aries ló paná public lawyer yẹn ẹ mọ̀.
Ó ti fún àníjọba ti yọ sílé ni ó ti ta sí.
Kó máa ta sí.
Ó ti dọ́gbọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ sílé ni náà.
That's why in the beginning there was one plan from the beginning most of money. Brand ni bọ̀bọ̀ kò ní kó máa rojọ́ kiri jùjọ ẹjọ́ tó ti wà carried away. Ó rò pé banta club ló ń ṣe. Orúkọ ọgbọ́n tó ń ṣe kí ní gan.
Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tó ní àwọn tó yọ̀mí ní film industry náà lọ ń ṣe Ìjẹ̀bú ẹ lọ wo òtẹ́ tó kọ́ ẹ lọ wo òtẹ́ tó kọ́ tó fẹ́ open.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ó ti kọ́ tẹ̀.
Wow, náà.
Ló ti rówó ṣé MC náà ló ti rówó ó
ga. Ẹ jẹ́ kí ó ṣàṣiṣẹ́ ó ń bọ́ta kò ṣàṣiṣẹ́.
Àwọn máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sọ pé àwọn ọkùnrin wọn kì í powó àwọn ọkùnrin wọn wà òkè gan sí yẹn.
Wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan náà wọ́n rí kan ṣe náà ẹ lọ wo òtẹ́ tó kọ́ náà. Náà ẹ lọ wo ẹ lọ sórí page ẹ̀ Ìjẹ̀bú ó fẹ́ open ẹ̀ bí ọ̀dẹ̀ tí open ẹ̀ ní very soon. Náà ṣèbí tíátà náà nìyẹn náà ṣe ó dẹ̀ ṣe MC.
Even ìjọ tí mo rí ilé Òkèlè tó máa ṣe gateman yẹn Òkèlè náà ni Òkèlè bàbá yẹn ilé ẹ̀ máa fà yìí gateman ṣáà ló máa ń ṣe nu fún Yọ̀mí náà fíìmù ló ṣe fíìmù ló.
After me ó sọ fún Yọ̀mí sọ fún Aries pé ó ní ká má dà ó fún wa àwọn tó mọ ọkọ tó ń ṣe àwọn wèrè.
Ọlọ́run celebrity rẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fún ní 50 million. Ó wá represent bàbá ìwọ tó yẹ pé ó wá sí justice for Mohbad you didn't even go and introduce yourself to bàbá Mohbad. Kò dẹ̀ fẹ́ represent ọmọ ẹ̀. Ìgbà yẹn gan mo kọ́kọ́ rò pé kí ló ń ṣe máa nù. Àwọn ọmọ African television ti gba tiẹ̀ òun náà ti ń gba tiẹ̀ lọ́wọ́.
Àdèmọ̀ bí tán wà bí ọkọ̀ ayé ìdààmú kọrùn You don't even know.
Ó ti gba báwo ṣe ti drop ẹ̀. Báwo ṣe ti drop African television.
Hello, ya Mohbad.
Wà lọ́dọ̀ yà. Ó mà níyàwó ẹ̀, wọ́n ní ìyàwó ẹ̀, ó ní ìyàwó. Adìyẹ náà gbé wa ní gógó. Yomi, Wumi, can't do DNA. I'll take you to a reputable hospital. A ti rò pé èèyàn gidi ni. 50 million àbí èlò ló fẹ́ fún gbà yẹn. Audio money. Nàìjíríà. Àwọn èèyàn ní guts yà. Ní guts.
Wọ́n tẹ̀ ní bẹ̀rù. Wọ́n ní bẹ̀rù. Ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ sọ wọ́n ní bẹ̀rù.
You will get 50,000. You won't give somebody 50 million. God, they announced that publicly.
Ẹ jẹ́ lọ jẹ́ kókó bàbá ní bàbá.
Ọ̀kadà ló gbé wá ní mọ́tò òun páàkì síbí kan òun fẹ́ kí títì gba mọ́tò dì. Àṣé Ìsàká máa dì ní.
Báwọn fọwọ́n náà ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn náà.
Ó tiẹ̀ ní bad mouth lọ ní tó máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ platform tí máa ń gbọ́ ó dẹ̀ máa ń tètè bínú.
Oní fùfù ni. Àgàgà kó wá bá àwọn obìnrin sọ̀rọ̀ báyìí.
Ẹ ṣe òkè sáìdì tó ti wá. Àwọn ọmọ ṣe bí ẹ̀dọ́ ni àbí kíní kan wọ́n ní fáwọn obìnrin wọn. Belgium dẹ̀ ló ń gbé ẹrí pé gbogbo ẹ̀kọ́ tálítà.
Belgium fún náà. Ẹ tó gbé Belgium tó Belgium fún. Ló wá ń ganu sí kókó bàbá ní bàbá.
I remember one life gbà tó ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ làwọn yẹn ní kó ṣí kámẹ́rà bó ṣe ṣí kámẹ́rà báyìí lọ́ọ́ pariwo pé Belgium kan lélẹ́yìí Sango àbí. Ọlọ́run just this for bad. Sẹ́rí wọ́n ti lọ pé social media ọlọ́run àìkí ọkọ̀ ẹ̀rọ mọ́ èrò ní àgbà lọ́ọ́ bá sọ.
Àyẹ̀mọ́ ta sí bíbá yá. Ó bínú lọ bíbá yìí mi ìmọ̀ bí ẹ ti gbọ́ àwọn ìgbà tó ń parí ìjà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá yá náà. Tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa Wúyọ̀mí everybody. Ó bínú lọ. Ó bínú kò ń bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Ìgbà tí lẹ́ńtì bá wọn parí ìjà.
PS gbogbo wọn náà ló wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà wọn. Ó bínú lọ ni náà. Yọ̀mí kan jábọ́ kúrò.
Mo mọ̀ kọ́ jábọ̀ ṣèbí lẹ́yìn ẹ lọ ṣe WhatsApp group tí meeting.
After the WhatsApp group meeting.
Okay, then they came back on
They came back on Papariano and to talk about it. PS was there and chairman.
Papariano gan wà confused by kí ló ń ṣe gan àtẹwọ́.
Ìyọ̀ ní bàbá náà.
Gbogbo kẹjà lórí ìlànà.
Pèyẹ́tà kí ẹ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n ṣe máa ń ṣe nìyẹn. Ẹ tó bá ti nírú ẹ ní ò lè mọ yẹn ní náà.
Kò lè mọ yẹn ní. Wọ́n dẹ̀ láì bàbá tẹ́lẹ̀ o.
Kò láìkí bàbá torí kan tó ń rí jẹ ni. Báyìí lọkùnrin máa ń láì pamọ́ ẹ̀ látàárọ̀ dálẹ̀. Ẹ máa wà lórí tí.
Ó lọ gbogbo kẹjà lánàá àbí bolónà ń lọ tó ń ṣe láì.
Ok náà ẹ kì í béèrè question ṣé ẹ̀yin rí Daddy York ta ẹni ẹlẹ́nu ń ṣiṣẹ́.
A ní àwọn tèmi tẹ́lẹ̀ o. Wọ́n ló níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
Wọ́n níṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà. Ọjọ́ tó bá ti fún ìwà kan tó bọ́ta pé ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ̀kọ́ àtijọ́ ò mọ̀ wá ń bí o. Ok
Even kọ́ńfì gan tó ń fi ó ń try.
Ok mọ́mí sí BSZ NGO ibiṣẹ́ lọ́wọ́ àbọ̀ṣe wa ẹ̀.
Àwọn ọmọ àjọṣe kìíní níjọ́ yẹn náà wà níbiṣẹ́ mo ń lísìn sí wọn.
Àwọn èmi tẹ̀ láìkí ibi tí mo yà sí. Olórí ló wà.
Wọ́n ní gbé sẹ́ǹsì ẹ̀ wá gbé sẹ́ǹsì ẹ̀ náà.
Wọ́n lè fẹ́ ṣe wòtòwòtò wọ́n á fún ẹ́ńsáìsì ẹ̀. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe analysis tó wà pàdé ọgọ́ máa kọ́ ọgbọ́n torí ẹ̀ máa pín orí tó pé tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn tó máa straight. Wọ́n máa ṣe fún ẹ ni. Tó bá pẹ́ tàdúrà dẹ̀ ni wọ́n á tó gbà á fún ẹ. Ẹ wo ẹ ká béèrè nǹkan Yọ̀mí sọ pé wọ́n ń lò òun sáré káàkiri àti ọjọ́ tí mọ́mí Rich Grace ti ń dá orúkọ ọba tó ń wọ káwá sórí àgbàdá màmá rẹ̀ rìn láàrin Èkó yẹn Èkó sí Ìbàdàn wọn stop wọn.
First travelling tí Yọ̀mí ṣe èmi náà rò pé ó panic ni mo fi kò fi ẹ̀ pé ó panic ni but eléyìí irọ́ ni sàkámàjẹ ni ẹni ọkọ rí but wọ́n ní pé nítorí wọ́n ní sọ pé pólíìsì ní àwọn ní detention ẹ̀ ló ṣe kó
kí ló ń sá fún náà.
Ṣé pé police is working?
Kí ló ń sá fún náà.
Èmi feel pé èmi àtọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹ̀ sọ pé àbí fóònù yẹn ni ọ̀rọ̀ fóònù yẹn ni. Your telephone.
Ever go phone book gonna
Mess up. He gets carried away. Police why Mama Rojo weary.
By the police were that one more share one now.
Police were down one more share.
Yeah, one more share one now. I thought about this so
even joy go Latin BPA. Started off a phone, your phone, iPhone, also Android. It's about Fanny.
But when it started
what angel your middle lock on the phone?
When you started you started
foolishness what this organization it's not starting.
Organization.
At least tẹ́lẹ̀ ẹ̀mọ̀ kékeré ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ẹnu ń ṣe àwọn pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ kéèsì tó máa ń wá report ẹ̀rọ tí ń gbà yẹn tó máa ṣe live táwọn kan máa gbé kéèsì yìí kan wá wọ́n rape ọmọ kan wọ́n abuse ọmọ kan wọn kò tiẹ̀ ráyè ẹ̀ mọ́.
Ọ̀bọ yẹn kò sí kankan tó ń ṣe ọkàn wọn fẹ́ fi gbogbo níwọ̀n yẹn kó àwọn èèyàn lómi ọbẹ̀ jẹ ní Nàìjíríà ni.
Àdèwà gan líbù gan-an. No fall for nonsense. No fall for nonsense. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it was nice talking to you guys. Vengeance at the deal.
Everybody my play game or Vengeance from
Okay.
Yeah, Benusi.
Okay.
It's 420. And I said, is that all? I asked him, is that all?
Are you even the one that calculated it?
I'm the one that calculated it exactly. I said 420.
I
think that was sarcastic. Yes, that was sarcastic.
Even it was even the police officer was sarcastically saying that.
It's the police that said that. Yes.
And then you said you can't give him more than 300,000. It was
3 million. Yeah. It was just.
So why you saying this
material? It's not material.
This is somebody that I see as a bad book. You will tell me at your mean, Joseph, and
I'm sorry I took it back.
Let's move on, please. Please, let's use English for the global audience. Thank you. So, basically, at the end of the day, I don't have any problem with the meeting we've had. It was fruitful, and we spoke like a man, we joked, everything went on fine. I never made a demand that before I withdraw or I go public, I must collect money. No. And then the next thing, we had it was fine. Nobody would have known whether Mr. Pierce was in the meeting or not. Suddenly, the lady Karimo came out and said, do you know Pierce was there? That was when I was beginning to add flesh to it, like, why? Yes. Do you understand? You know, I was only thinking that, oh, this person is somebody who is high profile. They might not really want to put his name in things like that. And suddenly, the lady Karima was speaking like as if the man is an evil person and stuff like that. I'm like,
calling PS high profile.
In a peace talk. And you are still trying to look for somebody who is bad in a peace talk. This is not right. What's going on? The next thing, what you need? See, if the Mr. Pierce has not given me money, I will not come out to apologize. I'm like, While I was trying to look at it, I said,
wait. She has not done that to me directly. How did you get that?
No, they sent a video to me of what she was saying.
Made a video, okay.
She was talking to I won't call them followers. Because she doesn't have any follower like so at the end of it, I'm like, what is, they gave me money. Nobody gave me money. I never make money my stuff. The man showed respect, that's how peace works. Even the expenses, they said they don't have it, I'm gone. The next thing, audio, audio. Naturally, we were speaking the next tempo. But I now look at everything was spoken. I said, what would I have said there that is out of peace or out of order? Other than I joke with African TV, and I called the Muslim who I said is my brother, He never spoke about any incentive. We only spoke about justice. In addition, nothing different. I'm like, what is all this? Then because she started with, they gave me money, I have to go back and say, okay, let me see the shadow. Come and see what happened. Then, and I saw the old message that Mr. Pierce has sent long time ago in February. You know, when I was trying to pick his last message, this man himself I was only trying to put together. Even if Mr. Pierce said, go and verify me, do your due diligence. That was what I wanted to show, that this man is even ready to come clean. And you're trying to give it. And I saw even the old message. I've seen it then in February. That it has to do with settle with Africa TV. I will pay the expenses. And even if you want Netflix movie, I know it's tempting. But I have to hold on to my integrity. I did not reply. I didn't reply to such. But if I come out to say that, hey, somebody is tempting me with Netflix movie. Netflix movie is millions upon millions, from 80 to 90 million, 150 million. I didn't reply to such. If I come out to say it there, they will say it's a lie. So I now saw the message. I said, can you imagine? This Karima that said is because the Mr. Pierce gave me money. That's why I came out to apologize. Now look at the previous one. It's not even this time that this man has been talking to me. But I didn't know he was the one. Because I don't know anything Pierce. I wasn't on TikTok when he was spending money. So there is no way I will jump on it. And even if I want to jump on it, what he gave to me is tempting enough for any filmmaker. Netflix movie. Have I shot Netflix movie? Don't I want my career to advance? But I still did not respond to it because I'm in the middle of a serious stuff. If I jump into it now, they will say, look at your feet. I can move it over Netflix movie.
Yes, just a gift offer. Just a gift different offer.
I just want to prove to that Karimo that who that said because he gave me money now. That's why when there is no money, look at even a bigger offer on the same matter since February that I didn't jump on it. Not even a response back. I mean, Mr. Pierce, did I even write you back and say, sir, what about the Netflix movie? I never did that.
No.
I was only trying to put, now this, people will just go on social media, tell me, we are dealing with so many terrible people.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Why did you show our message?
He's
trying to prove it. I don't want to see those things without showing our message.
You know what?
Like show message, man.
You are dealing with somebody that said you paid me. I don't know who sent her audio. I don't know who told her that was there. And people were beginning to say, you see that with them it's appear. You don't understand. Majority of these people, they have something terrible against you that I don't know. Now that they want to now ambush me, look at, they are saying that some people, they stop distrusting me, they don't believe me, and I've not even collected that. Mr. Africa TV carried me to Alagbo 3 times.
No, you mean,
I spent money, I'm not to Lagos.
Just 1 minute, please. I don't think you displaying you guys' messages was necessary. Because now that Karimo is using that message, saying some things were forwarded, like, what does she mean by some things were forwarded?
There is nothing.
Can you explain that part of it?
My brother, me, I'm not an hypocrite. The essence of it is that when he offered me Netflix and anything, he is here now. Did I respond?
Papa, you haven't gotten what happened. Papa, you still don't get what happened.
Karimo said, it's because you have collected money, that's where you accepted their apology.
No, I got that, please. The screenshot, please, Chama, please. Wait. Sorry, let's reflect. The screen Karimo showed, I want to believe that is coming from Yomi. Right? Because she was pointing at something that these are forwarded messages, that wasn't the conversation between Yomi and Oluwa Shole.
Why are you listening to that? I don't want to give her a bad name.
Okay, how do you explain that? How do you explain the forwarded that was?
I don't know where maybe somebody forwarded it to her. But my own is that message was screenshotted the way it is. At least both of us that sent message to ourselves are here.
Okay.
Did you forward message?
Could it be that you forwarded your previous conversation to Oluwasoleda, sometimes something you and somebody have discussed before, you can forward it.
Don't play. See, you are not getting it. I'm not here to go on all your style of trying to be smart. Don't do that.
It's not about being smart. We're just trying to debunk Karimo. Karimo said the conversation wasn't between you and PS.
Can you now see? And the two of us that chatted is here. And you want to be quoting Karimo. It does not make any sense.
No, the conversation she showed, it looks like a forwarded message, like it doesn't look like a real chat.
Paparano, the two people that chatted are here. I said he chatted me up, Yomi. Can I come into a matter between you and African TV? I'm ready to pay the cost of your stuff, and if possible, I would go and get a Netflix movie of your choice. He ended there. I didn't reply. I didn't say, sir, I'm interested though. I didn't even give response. Up until when the second time in April, and I was going to go to his message to show that this man is even saying, go and do your due diligence on me. And I saw the old message like, oh, it was even this man that sent me message about so person that even offered me that I didn't jump on it. So why would you tarnish my image and say because Mr. Pierce gave me money? That was why I bowed down this time. When Mr. Pierce never gave me a dime. And there was no time Mr. Pierce said, I will pay. Then she said, we are going to sort the bill. Chama said, we will sort it. 3 of them wanted to sort it. Not even Mr. Pierce saying, I would sort it alone. When we were discussing in that meeting. And anytime he will speak, he will say, let me get back to my crew. He never personalized it. He didn't make it come to say, I am the one that want to pay the stuff. Until I ran into the old message and said, and I said, oh, so this is even the rich man that they are talking about. I didn't even jump on it there because I was already to be distracted there. To show to her that, come and see, you are saying they gave me money now because that was how I bowed down. What is more enticing than what he has promised me before if I know him and I'm interested? What has changed? That's the essence of a message. So that's the only thing I came up to explain. It's not because I want to go back. Nothing bad has been done in our meeting. You understand? Saying?
And again, I thank you very much. And again, right, for me, I will employ Karimo to release that audio because in that audio, we will now know who recorded it because the person's voice will be the loudest. Whoever that recorded that call and sent to Karimo, the voice of the person will be the loudest.
Really?
But I want to promise you, Karimo can never release that audio if there is, then she can never because it will expose the person.
Why?
It will expose the person now. She will believe me. The person won't let that do that.
You guys are not asking that question. Ask all of us one by one. At least this integrity test.
Can we hear the side of African TV? Can we hear the side of African TV?
Yomi, thank you very much. And I really appreciate your explanation. Well detailed and Prince.
Why don't we hear African TV on side too now, Aristocrat?
No, we are going to African TV. And I want to explain again, because all the actors are here, except Lenchi. Now, African TV, we try to do elimination analysis on this leaked audio. And we put everybody there, and we try to eliminate them based on their relationship with the subject, Karimo. And while we're doing that of Yomi, we are putting a number of things together. Prince tried to tell us things we don't understand. And himself have come to tell us that from everything he explained, he has never tried to jeopardize the pistol. As a matter of fact, he's trying to give it credibility and trying to tell people that were saying he has been bribed, that he was never bribed. So now that African TV is here, we would like to know, because you yourself, you are hearing, some people will say it is African TV that released it. It is Chairman that released it. It is Pez that released it. It is Yomi that released it. It is Lenchi. And for us,
my name is releasing it at all.
Yes, and for us, if we are able, like men, we are able to dissect and understand this. We can then reach a conclusion and now begin to tell people what they should believe or what they should not believe. It's still in the piece so that we will erase all distraction in the channel. African TV, Pastor Larry, Please give us your side. What do you think?
Have you passed through?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Yomi, Abrano, Chairman. I'm highly disappointed.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. I'm highly disappointed in the 5 of us or 4 of us that were in that meeting. The reason I'm disappointed is because we are discussing details of our meeting in public when we are all being made suspects of integrity. We have invariably exposed completely everything that was said in that meeting. Thank God that that meeting did not contain anything bad about anybody, but we have failed to catch whoever released it because everything said, PS has responded, Chairman has responded, you have responded, and I'm responding. So the liar is gathering information directly from us that they will take to another platform and another platform. But one single fact that gives me confidence, knowing that this is a game being played on all of us, is the fact that they mentioned that IT guy. They lied that IT guy was in that meeting. Gentlemen, we called ourselves gentlemen, and we even went on a gender-based perspective that integrity of men should exceed that of another gender where they are known to talk and cause chaos. We have broken that by proving that we are just like them, because we were supposed to lay low and see what details they can bring out from that so-called recording. And the singular power that we have, I have just heard PS and Chairman discuss it today. That is the only ace we have in catching this person to see if what they are claiming is true or not. But since we have discussed everything, I will put my own Ganusi, meaning the meeting itself was to be for peace. Yomi in that meeting kept saying he had incurred some expenses. He bragged that he was not going to go to peace unless we promised to give him his refund, which prompted the meeting to call the IPO of Yomi severally. And the man was in the church, according to Yomi. He said the man actually came back and said he was in church, which Yomi had guessed that the reason we were having difficulty getting him was that he might have been in church. Now, before this man was brought up, Yomi had claimed severally he wants to be refunded. He has spent money. He has done this. I petitioned, I sued the police. I sued him. He had mobilized his lawyers to start defending. They were going to pick me up. I have a camel in my house. All that stuff was being said to convince us that he had spent money and he needed to be refunded. His IPO came up. It was put to him, what would it take to resolve this matter? The IPO said Yomi should write a letter on his letterhead. That was it. And then they went into money, and the IPO said 3 million would be needed. And I despise Chairman for saying it was sarcastic. There was nothing sarcastic. There was nothing joking about the money that was demanded. I don't like people playing politics with people's life. If you're standing, you stand straight and you stand tall. Don't be two-faced or four-faced. Yomi had beat the drum of refund severally until we got the IPO who came up and said 3 million, which prompted PS to say he was going to negotiate and reduce the price. And subsequently, PS engaged the IPO behind the scenes. And they went and said they would offer the IPO 300K. The IPO refused the 300K, and PS said the deal is off.
Now, well,
Maybe the best man will go to court. So why would you come here and start bullshitting people that it was sarcastic? There was nothing sarcastic about anything in that meeting.
Who recorded the meeting? I sent to Carrie.
No, I know. Let me tell you, in my own belief, because I don't know. I don't think there was a recording. We are falling for the tricks of the people. We're discussing intellectual gentlemen's private meeting. We have now brought everything.
Who told her Press was in the meeting? She was bragging. She knew Press was in the meeting. Who told her?
Yomi.
Let
me answer you. Look, we've been in this movement for long. People play mind games. People play tricks. I'm not saying that there is no audio. I'm not saying there is none, because tomorrow maybe we will hear it. But until we hear the audio, we should play on the side of caution that we are being played. Now the peace is being scattered, and people, instead of people clamoring for the peace and the way forward, which was the whole content, the whole point of the meeting, the energy you spend fighting me, the energy I spend fighting you, should be put towards Mohbad. And now they have dragged us to now analyzing stupid audio. Did we plan to kill somebody? Did we plan to steal somebody? Did we plan to
Just Karimo, can you please come and substantiate those things you were showing?
Wait, I will come out here.
It's not about Karimo claims
Can you come and tell us?
Paparano, wait, if somebody want to be with somebody, Paparano, calm down. When he comes down, you can bring Karimo up.
Karimo can expose the now.
Paparano, wait, if Karimo is here, let Karimo come up when we are done with this section.
Bring Karimo up now. Bring her up.
She will tell who send it to her now. She will tell who send it to her.
Let me use my space. Use my space.
Karimo doesn't have. They make Karimo only trick you guys. He doesn't have them. She doesn't.
Paparano, wait, let me tell you Paparano, wait.
Because she was showing something look fake. It wasn't real.
Guys,
Karimo was showing doesn't look real.
Guys, listen to me. Some people are claiming here African TV has
power tap.
I want to indulge Karimo. I want to engage.
Thank you for joining.
Karimo, come up. That's
Our old is sleeping.
Me, I will stay.
No problem. If she wants to come up, I will not come in.
I want to ask Karimo a question. So, if
when the time is right,
Karimo come up. Karimo come up.
Want to say something?
Yeah.
Want to say something?
Yeah.
Want to say something?
Okay, you are streaming it.
Huh?
Okay, you are streaming it, right? You are streaming it.
No, it's a recorded one. I should continue, right? Yeah, anything to me, you must take on me. I'm sorry. Yeah, anything to me, you must take on me. I'm sorry. Yeah, anything to me, you must take on me.
I thought this happened to me. You were very bold, trying to expose evil and fraud and all of it. This time I help us clarify it. Don't be shy away from the truth. Unless you're just trying to trick the public and deceive people and play games, which I myself I've been thinking the same. I've been thinking it was all Karimo game as usual tricks.
Paparano, do you know what's funny? I don't even have Karimo's number. Karimo don't even have my number. And so me just are saying it is African TV. African TV.
Including me, I have suspected that maybe you guys had some antecedent before the past, and possibly you guys have some interactions.
Look, what you force the trick here, let's just.
One for the white bar and the bed, she be agba, and on the commode my trick in Kiri. Karimo was okay.
She has nothing, just forget it. She has nothing.
We in the Gado seem to make sense and then promote to false narratives. But she that justice there, like the one here.
So can we now say we have sorted out the mole, we have seen the destroyer, and that's Karimo.
Exactly.
And then just put her where she belongs and move on with it.
That's justice. Exactly. She has
so Karimo, Oraye enter. Look at your life now, Karimo. Look at your life. See you.
Karimo plants moles among people.
Karimo, see what you did to yourself.
No, I'm not for dream on you now.
Karimo, see your life.
Karimo, I know where you live, bro. I know where you live, Karimo. Don't worry.
Karimo, why did you do this, Karimo?
Echo, African TV, Echo, I just want to beg everybody here and you, let's settle everything. Let's peace reign. Let's love take over. I don't think please, nobody here is fighting. African TV is not fighting. Your means not. We will never fight. Ojú àṣebí lọ́lọ́run ti fi hàn. God bless you. And no one is listening to it now. So nobody, and we will not fight. And nobody. Chairman, Jomi Ogboro Lenwe. On that day, if you remember clearly on that your Legis platform, I think my last submission is everybody be careful. Some people will still not want this peace to hold. I said it. That was my last submission. I said some people will still use this against us. And if you feel the way we spoke, like men, if the audio was played, we will be respected. Are you exactly? Somebody, gift us. Ever me appreciate our people, ever me appreciate our people. Gift us in the building, please. Let me appreciate these people, please. Let me appreciate them. Let me appreciate them. Shame to all the wicked people. Exactly. Shame. Àwọn tó ń dájọ́ pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ tó ọlọ́run ti wá fi hàn báyìí. African TV and Yomi, please, I beg two of you right now, let this reign, let's be friends, let everybody just to confirm, African TV did not send the audio, or even good. That's exactly what I mean now. Yes. Because why would I not want to be identified with this? Lion is coming. Even the most horrible dictator will still throw the part of peace. Anything to back para shele. One day you consider can you do it? Get a pay of 50,000 B, get 3 million. One day come back to that table. So no matter your level of education or civilization, you must always hold the assumption of innocence and hold the part of peace. Yeah. So what if tomorrow I will need African TV's help? Are you saying? What if tomorrow God pushed me to his feet and say, okay, I was asking you, people came, adults came, they asked you for peace. What is money? It is natural for anybody to say, okay, pay for my expenses. Because even these people that we're talking about, they even push the offer that 3 of us, Mr. Yomi, whatever I say, will pay it. And the reason is because I said he did not honor my own invitation. He suffered me. So he must pay for my suffering. I kept saying that was the only reason. What's the money? Now that he didn't pay it, am I going hungry? So all the work just to get something clear. So like now so not that you're expecting for any expenses to be paid, your foundation is gonna like take charge of every expense. Is that what you're saying right now? Expenses is part of it initially when they are booking the piece. Yes. Part of the things they brought up, they tell me, we know you incur some expenses and we are. But where you stand now? Waiting in the door. No, go on. You want add your own, Abby? No. I'm very gentle. Yeah, but for banana the fire is in because. What is one the bale already affected anyone to survive the ask Japan where they start. No, not me. As if the expenses going your money is not talk. African TV don't talk. I don't think that you are saying none of this thing will have been IPO is proving stuff. Okay, let's do this, okay? Yomi, maybe you should talk back to the IPO and make things easy for people because all these people like they are not involved knowing this, they just want this. Right? That's why they are making all this effort.
So you too, we should endeavor speaking to the IPO and make things easy for them. They are not finding things easy. They are trying to see that peace, ensure between these two parties.
I don't know whether the IPO is serious or not. My own is, I told Mr. P, I said, deal with him. I cannot dictate for police. As a matter of fact, let me tell you what he told me. He said, Mr. Yomi, I need to be sure I was just playing along. I don't know whether those people you are under duress. I don't know where you guys are. I don't know where you are. Are you under duress?
Yes.
Because
you need to speak back to him. You can
I just told him, I said, I'm not under duress. He said, just play your own part. I am saying. Because at the end of the day, normally there's no way. This is Nigeria. If you sue police and you want to go and just write to them, okay, I'm not doing it again, they'll say, are you okay? Tomorrow you will bring something to us and you think we'll respect you. Do you understand what I'm saying? But the fact remains that whatever it is, those people should know. Whoever told the Karimo, your PS is part of the meeting. She didn't even know the PS. In the video that was sent to me, she was not asking, who is this PS Gongo? You don't know him, but you went ahead and bashed him that because he was in the meeting. That means he had a different influence. So you don't know who he is. And then you
that's where you should have dictated this person was lying. If you don't know somebody,
Mr. Pierce, Mr. Pierce, influence.
Let me tell you, more Pierce Dada. To bá fẹ́ tí nǹkan bá ṣẹlẹ̀ lórí justice for Mohbad. Tí Pierce ò bá mọ̀ pé ó mi pé kò tí ṣẹlẹ̀. Some people are just gifted in their own area. So, àwọn tó ti mọ justice for Mohbad, wọ́n mọ̀ pé for such a meeting to take place, Pierce will be there. Even IT guy, I was shocked that IT guy was not called in that meeting. Why did you guys not invite IT guy? Because I think, I didn't speak so much because my wife was sick and I was tending to my wife that day. Let me tell you, no, hold on. My mind was actually saying, why did you guys not invite IT? Because there are certain caliber of people. Why is IT not here? Meaning, because in such type of meeting, certain caliber of people are expected. IT, aristocrat, chairman, me, then you, and Lenchi to come back. So that person played a very good guess. The guest would have been on point if we had made the mistake of inviting IT guy. And the God that saved us is that IT guy was not invited. If the limit was a lot of people in back. You wrong.
Okay, IT guy, no. Although the IT guy, no.
What's your role?
African TV. Hopefully, Mr. Pierce I can't even. He never came out.
Yomi, moment saw on one billionaire call Lori Justice for Mohbad.
I want to Yomi, Pierce trailer for correction.
What I'm saying is, why did the Karimo said, Mr. Pierce, but she came out to say it was because the PS was in the meeting. And Mr. Pierce joked on that during the meeting, said, I don't want my name to appear that I'm part of this meeting. Well, all these people, I don't know him. So I don't know why he mentioned that.
Now
that the Karimo now said, baby, breaking news. She have over there in the bed. Tibuki Emasoye. She have a PS1. You terrorist group. You understand?
One thing, Lily, I want to thank Black Velvet for when we started this discussion. We never knew it would lead to this. Because what you said prompted me to come up to do the elimination analysis. And I thank
analysis.
And I thank PS, Chairman, African TV, Yomi Prince, that made Yomi to come up. That except Lenchi, that all of you
tonight came out to say your part. And our form of discussion have given a conclusion that whatever that person was saying is a hoax. Onírọ́ ayé àtọ̀run ni. Ó dàbí nǹkan tí Bukky Jesse ṣe ń gbà ẹ̀ tó náà wọ́n sọ búrẹ́dì fún yín, wọ́n dẹ̀ jẹ́. Ó ti sọ búrẹ́dì. Owó ní kàlíwọ̀ náà ni wàhálà bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni Fẹ́mi fi owó náà wí kẹgbẹ́ ṣépè. Ó kúrò ní kókò tọ́sí òun náà. Obalado, what I am happy for is this. You see, on this justice for Mohbad, people, fans that are emotional about this matter, always hear go. They don't hear come. They don't wait to dissect, to evaluate what is happening. Everybody just goes and attacking people, which is not fair. But one thing that me I love to go home with is this. We walk in peace. Let everybody run their race. If Yomi knows how to talk righteously the way he talks, does what he does, let Yomi do it. It doesn't mean I will like everything Yomi has done, but it doesn't mean I don't like what Yomi is doing. If African TV, with his charismatic person, even when he's sick, he will still lambast everybody. If that is the way he wants to be doing his thing, let him do it. At the end of the day, we all have one goal. Justice we want to achieve. And as long as we do it with mutual respect, we find out that we will be able to filter all bad people. Even when they come with their stories, we ignore it and we face what is most important. Thank you very much, guys. And Mr. Pierce, when I know I said you want to
hello, I want to say something. Sorry, everybody. Bring the silence. Black Velvet, please. Black Velvet, please. I beg you, please. Just 1 minute. Let's just do this for a good minute. All the glory for the results we are getting tonight. Yes, let's do that. It's not funny. It's God, oh. You might be thinking it's funny. It's not funny. Because tried in enemy tried for this not to happen. But thank God this thing is happening right now. Father, we bless your name. We give you all the glory for the peace is reigning. And in the midst of peace, you're always there. Thank you, Jesus. We give you all the praise. Thank you for African TV. Thank you for Break the Silence. And thank you for everybody after this platform. After prayer, they will take offering. Praise. Thank you, Jesus. In Jesus' name. Jesus Christ.
Be careful. Queen of Patapupa to Padaviti Kubanu. No. Abrano, let me know. All the feelings in Elo Reserve. Your meaning. Don't forget. Maybe you may be a crush, Salomo. Don't forget. Black Velvet never talk. Let's make a round up. Aristocrat, thank you very much. First of all, thank you for the platform for us to ask this whole team. And gentlemen, thank you for coming up. Let us not forget who Karimo is. Karimo that started this whole thing going to Daddy Freeze and telling lies that she was prescribing drugs to Mohbad while he was alive. All the things that she has done. Don't forget her antecedents. Okay, I am glad that we did not fall for a scam. At least by asking questions, we've come to the realization. Gentlemen, be mindful. know where you're surrounding yourself with, because there's so many moles out there. Paparano, thank you very much.
And before I go to, everybody know Karimo was planted to disrupt every justice in this black house. Beware and be careful. Thank you. God bless you. Only queen of Patakupa.
Pierce has not said anything. You can chip in now.
No, let's not go back. We are already
of this platform.
Wait till you want to conclude. If you don't tell me, go sleep. I go conclude my platform without me. I never conclude. You won't conclude my platform.
You don't know, say whether Pierre is not this himself.
If you don't talk woman, maybe disturb me in peace. You don't confirm.
It's all right. Thank you, everybody.
But my own question is this. My own question is to Yomi. Yomi, baby, why did you block me?
You know what you did now? You were acting playing.
What did I do?
Nobody yanked me off.
How?
You know what you did now? You yanked me off.
No. Tell me how. I don't know. I need to know. Please tell me.
You removed me rudely. That's what you did. You know what you did that day now?
I removed you rudely. How? I dropped you rudely.
No presenter is meant to do that.
Papa no man is going like
TikTok.
Watch your 3, watch your 12, watch your 6.
Big one actor to activism, to say human rights. Or be what I need. But it will to say
look at you. We'll coin it 5,800 in less than 30 minutes. You want to work out at Gubelu?
Let me tell you.
If anybody want to see something, let me know.
Politely shot someone like me that people will not see that you insulted me. But be that way.
I don't even remember. But I know that day, like you were not listening. No, come on now. Tell me, remind me, take me back. I have good memory. Tell me, you found that who dropped him? Oh my God, somebody dropped him. Who is the moderator called Zampi?
That's not good. That is really good.
Let me go and check.
You should block that person.
Check it. And these are things that happen sometimes. They might be host lunch.
Boy, drop your lodger in here. You kill them. Damage control, you are
okay, zap, remember.
Animal was so talk about
Moti UNE, Mokaemu, about Shushi.
The person was trying to help me. Before the person back later.
No, we don't tell when you're who's called Zappy? And the most monitor the Zappy. Who is Zappy? Okay, Mohun.
Return the body.
Mohun. Okay, other came Mohun Jolani. Mohun Jolalo drop me on Sharia.
Onjolalo Mayobi. Possible. Papayano. I'm packing in there. I said
for Mobad. Replace me.
Continue your conversation.
Anyway, but the thing is this, right? No, Italawa. I'm not sure you know. One love, yes, so nice. Oh yeah, now we brought that. And if at the end of the weekend, if you shoot for weekend now.
Paprano, why your Yoruba no dey speak like Yoruba boy? You dey talk like Hausa Yoruba.
I'm like Jelly me now.
Wallahi.
But how tomorrow inquest will even be the corona inquest this woman now.
Tomorrow be today.
Okay, sorry today.
Baba, she inquest one. I want to go. She inquest one.
Open round up. Close the session. Then you know, man.
Karima refused to honor the court. They invited her. She could not even set up virtual meeting. Can that one still hold it?
Sharing drugs like prescribing restitution.
I'm going to go forgive you. I'm going to forgive you.
We can take down to high court now. You know, koja corona now. I mean,
corona 5 court.
And again, lost Supreme Court straight.
Okay. Yes, she was invited. Anything in Paprano, kill and Shenik 15 people petition. Every day they are sliding away. Kill and Shenik by Talon Bissell.
No. Our Lord EFCC, no. I've got once you know who I have petition. 100 million, just like that. Tell me one thing they did for 100 million. Mama must explain. Oh my God, see Mike. She, I want to buy money at night.
A local 100 million, but what if 30 million? She not top sick. Let me what? What if 30 million? She not top sick. No, too cool. On the set up the studio. What the set up studio? What the Abuja? All of America? Let me look.
Yeah, if anybody wants to say something, you know.
tó wá gbọ́ social media pé wọ́ọ̀dù yìí o ní kí gbogbo yín máa lò wọ́n ti lo wọ́ọ̀dù yẹn títí ilé ayé wọ́ọ̀dù yẹn gan ti ṣá orúkọ wọ́ọ̀dù náà ti ṣá ẹ mọ wọ́ọ̀dù náà allegedly bọ́bá máa sọ ilé sọ yẹn allegedly ó wá dàbí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé wọ́ọ̀dù yóò sí fún dictionary tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ nígbà tó yẹ pé wọ́n ṣe gbé wọ́ọ̀dù yẹn báyìí wọ́n ṣe fi sínú dictionary ni àbí òdi dictionary náà la bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wò báyìí ni ẹ jẹ́ kí wọ́ọ̀dù yẹn allegedly yẹn ẹ jẹ́ kó sinmi tẹ́ bá máa jẹ́ ọ̀ṣáká ẹ jẹ́ ọ̀ṣáká tẹ́ bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí mi pé ó kọ́ mi ẹ má ṣe allegedly orí burúkú kọ̀ọ̀kan because allegedly gan-an ó ń béèrè fún help báyìí ẹ fi ilẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ kó sinmi ẹ jẹ́ ká dá okò ara wa anybody tó bá máa sọ̀rọ̀ sí dá okò ẹ̀ kémi náà dá okò ẹ̀ yóò gbọ́ dá okò ara wa kájọ fọ́ọ̀mù kò tébù ó ti èyí everything ti bàjẹ́ lẹ́ẹ̀kan náà ẹ ṣe o ẹ fà allegedly sílẹ̀ o ló ń lò wọ́n ní mi mọ̀ bóyá wọ́n ti ṣe fi wọ́n di lọ.
wọ́n ń sá lọ àwọn ìdààmú tó bá wọn ṣe kékeré. when you leave ẹ̀mí ẹ kúrò lórí owó tẹ́ bá wò ó clearly àlàáfíà ló ń sá fún wọn. their health is depreciating. if you look at them physically you know something is not right with them. tẹ́ bá tún wá wo ìgbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ pẹ̀lú wọn I will emphasize on that. ọpọlọ wọn pé ńgbà tá a jọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ every day non-displayed foolishness kẹ́yìn àdèmọ̀ wípé kí ló dé sọ́kọ̀ ọpọlọ kúrò lórí wọn day by day ni. they came up now wọ́n láwọn fẹ́ gbowó àkáǹtì wo lẹ fẹ́ fi gbowó wọ́n náà kò nídìí ká mọ orúkọ ẹni yẹn wọ́n lẹ́ni yẹn tó máa ṣe accountability ni accountability fẹ́ tí ò láde títì ẹ fún wa lórúkọ àkáǹtì ẹ lọ́lá ìyá mélòó ló yà sí ọlá ìyá tó yà sọ́dọ̀ Yomi ọlá ìyá tó yà sọ́dọ̀ onílé ọlá ìyá tó tún wá forí gúnlẹ̀ lọ́dọ̀ Láti ọlá ìyá ẹsẹ̀ mélòó gangan lọ́lá ìyá ní. because when you see how they started that donation on Lati's platform you will know that it's coming from Yomi. They were even telling them pé àwọn tọ̀dọ̀ Yomi náà tí wọ́n ti dáwọ́ sákàǹtì yẹn o and the first person to contribute from Yomi was on that show which means it is coming from Yomi. Yomi is the one bringing it up, looking for partnership, looking for platform. So there have been negotiations and discussion behind the doors. They only came up to launch it and to show that people have been coming up. They now have to tell you pé kódà wọn kan ti dáwó and èèyàn kan náà dẹ̀ jáde òun náà tún pèrò sọ́kọ̀ by saying èmi ti fi 5,000 sí o. It's all scam. Let me now tell you one thing. Nínú gbogbo tó ń sọ yẹn pátá, can you people tell me the scope of work tó ń fún lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn? You give an impression that you are bringing up a lawyer on retainership. Torí pé ẹ fẹ́ gbowó in bulk. Fẹ́ máa sanwó yẹn díẹ̀díẹ̀ so that 5 million ló gún wa irọ́ ni o. Tó bá di bí after 2 weeks. You just hear that 5 million is for his service but we'll be paying the lawyers transport once in a while. Wọ́n máa dáwó kù ni. Because the scope of work tó fún wa launch. They can't do anything without using Baba or Mohbad. That is scam. Mohbad don't feed you. That is why they have to take a lead from Corona. They are now saying, in Corona, nígbà téèyàn kan sọ báyìí, ṣé kò yẹ kí lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá ó take care of? Níta dẹ̀ mọ̀ ní pé lọ́ọ̀yà bàbá kò kí ṣe lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad. So lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad dẹ̀ fẹ́ wá gbà ń sìn. Ẹ ti consult Mohbad ẹ ti lọ bá sọ̀rọ̀ òun ló fún yín ní right pé ẹ má tẹ̀lé bàbá òun o òun ni ẹ gẹ̀ẹ́tì lọ́ọ̀yà fóun o lọ́ọ̀yà tẹ́yìn bá gbà fún Mohbad yẹn onílé dẹ̀ tún sọ ó ní irú bàtà tiẹ̀ ní ń wà òun yẹn ló máa ti tó pé lọ́ọ̀yà yẹn ti wà ní ṣé lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad náà ni ó tún máa protect onílé lọ́ọ̀yà Mohbad náà ni ó máa protect Yomi. lawyer gan sí. There is no scope of what the lawyer is coming to do. When the lawyer bàbá ò béèrè anything nípa ìtọ́kọ́mọ, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ tí let's believe in corona? Why are you not taking material from corona? Why do you not believe there is a lead to follow up from corona? It's a shame. And let me tell you where I said, when Remi was to state the first protest, that he went to Corona and he was being interviewed by, I think it's Arifa, and there's this young guy too. I've forgotten his name now. The young, what did they call him? There's one name they call him, very short name. He's been in the forefront too at the time. Arrest with Arifa that time. They were trying to engage Yomi during it when he was putting on black. And what did Yomi say that day at Corona about to stage a protest, carrying placards all around? He said, the truth is that immediately the IGP should change the investigation team and replace it with a new set of investigators from Abuja. Ẹjọ́, máa pick àwọn pọ́ìntì ẹlẹ́jọ́ kọ̀ọ̀kan ni o. Ṣó yàtọ̀ sí tí bàbá sọ láti lè. Pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá ò ṣiṣẹ́ àfi tí new team bá dé. Nígbà tọpọlọ sì wà lọ́pọlọ ní o tá a rò pé wà pẹ̀lú wa o. Àwọn brain tá a jẹ́ àwọn nígbà tán bẹ̀rẹ̀ movement yẹn o. Bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ti sọnù sí o. Secondly, that's the first point. He said the full forensic of all suspects, including the wife, and the phone recording, the phone record, that's call-ups. He mentioned it, that everything should be investigated. Second point, phone forensic. So yàtọ̀ sí tí bàbá ń sọ lẹ́nu. Títà ń sọ láti lè. Nígbà wo ló ń drop àwọn eléyìí ni mo fẹ́ béèrè o. Ìgbà wo ló di pé new team tó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ sìn after kan mu Pepsi tí wọ́n jẹ meatpie tí wọ́n ṣèkọ́wọ́ tán jáde ló bá di pé the team that came from Panti, the same team, they were beautiful, handsome, intelligent officer, everything. Ó ti gbàgbé pé òun ti sọ wípé there is nothing that can come out of that team and that the IGP should change them immediately and replace them with new set of investigators. And he said from that call-ups and the phone records, the truth is likely to be there. Ṣé bí bàbá wọn gbé 3 seconds and 10 seconds wá? Ìtìbà kí ló yàtọ̀ sí tí bàbá ló bá sọ? Ó láti àti 10 seconds, àti 3 seconds, àti 10 seconds. Ó ní àní ẹgbẹ́ fún gbogbo ayé. Tẹ́ ẹ bá ti ṣe fún forensic, tẹ́ ẹ wo fóònù tèmi, tẹ́ ẹ wo everybody. Ó ní òtítọ́ máa jáde. Yomi, go and play that video. Nígbà tó wà on the ground. Whether what I'm telling you now is a lie. You said the truth is likely to be there. Then Yomi now move into DNA. He said, and then the DNA. Ẹ lọ béèrè lémi. Ìjọ yẹn, ẹ máa gbọ́ ní tètò. So far, and the DNA. Only there is a motive around that. It's telling us that there is a motive that the DNA will likely. And he said it is a good reason for asking for DNA. And he also concluded that it is the right of Baba, whose sons was killed, to demand for that DNA. Today, your meeting DNA, private DNA, Okawa is no longer part of it. He's not telling us that, motive to real Yomi lòun ò rí motive mọ́lé ni o. Pẹ̀lú tí driver dẹ̀ tún sọ, pẹ̀lú tí driver lòun fẹ́. Pẹ̀lú tí Spendy sọ, tó lòun forí gbetí kọ́. Pẹ̀lú tí gbogbo wa ti gbọ́, pẹ̀lú tó lọ, Yomi ò rí motive mọ́lé ni o. Ó ní DNA family matter ni bàbá ló kàn. Papa can pursue it as a family matter, but you that knew that there's a motive should be able to wake up and connect with what Baba said from day one. Tí wọ́n bá ṣe DNA, máa mọ tó pa ọmọ. Tó bá positive náà àtúmọ̀ pé bóyá bí kan ti jà ní gbogbo tó bá ti negative àtúmọ̀ pé pressure ti wà láti ibì kan náà ti ní kan take out ọmọ yìí a lè sọ̀rọ̀ pé negligence mọ́ because even tó bá positive there is still possibility pé wọ́n jà ibi tí wọ́n ti jà yẹn èèyàn kan ti kú. Gbogbo point eléyìí tí mo mú jáde nísìn ibo kí ni position Yomi on them today everything has changed. Yomi posted that day ó láwàlá nílùú àwàlá lọ́lọ́pàá àwàlá ní corona go and listen to that video àwàlá nílùú àwàlá ní ọlọ́pàá àwàlá ní corona inquest at a time Yomi mà sọ fún wa wípé corona nǹkan kan ò lè jáde ń bẹ̀ ó tún tẹ̀ ẹ̀rí ẹ̀ létà níjọ́ tó ń sọ ilé tó mọ̀ pé corona máa help wa kí ló change position Yomi torí àwọn tó ń donate owó lé ní àwọn tó kù tí wọ́n fẹ́ donate owó síbẹ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká sí wọn lọ́pọlọ. Yomi told us that day that justice is not one-way traffic. He said both police, in fact he was accusing the police for stopping investigation just because corona was going on. And he said there is no one-way traffic to it. Both police and corona are looking for justice and none of them should continue doing whatever they are doing. He said the police will not stop. Èyí tó bá kọ́kọ́ yá ni ìlòdì tí Yomi. That grant, listen to it. Yomi said, to me personally, I do not have trust in the police currently, investigating the case. That the police that are he said that is the reason why we are going to be asking IGP to change the investigators because he has that feeling. He has the feeling that they have compromised. Yomi ma níjọ́ tó kú lẹ́yìn tó kúrò lọ́dọ̀ police commissioner tó kúrò ní zone 2 níjọ́ tó kún lọ jókòó pẹ̀lú wọn ní pàǹtí bẹ́ẹ̀ ló lọ́gàá Bello lórí ọ̀gá ẹ ti gàgé wa ní ọ̀gá mi ìyàwó bá ti jókòó ní ẹlẹ́yìn àwa náà fún tí àtàwà jókòó ló lé ń bí iṣó máa bọ́ǹdì wọn. The same investigator tó ní òmà ní trust in ló máa gbé chair fún ẹ ló máa tún fẹ́ máa tún tàn wá ṣé àwọn èèyàn and Yomi told us pé nítorí tó fi ń lé òun jọ yẹn ó ní nǹkan tí wọ́n ń bò fún yín láti jọ́ ó ní ló wà lọ́wọ́ òun kí ni nǹkan yẹn ó ní ó ní fáàtì yẹn òun gbé dání ó ní wọn ò dẹ̀ mọ́ ní ó lọ́mbà kan méjì ní he told us that day bóyá ti gbàgbé tó ní gas central server ó ní wọn mọ ó ní ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tó ń wá sí ọ̀tọ̀ níbi tó ń dẹ̀wò ó ní that is the reason tó fi ń lé òun kiri ẹjọ́ lẹ́yìn ṣé Yomi lè repeat the same thing tó kàn sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Yomi that said you should call on the DSS and the national security that as a matter of urgency that the national security advisor and IGP should speak to the police to ensure that CCTV matter or investigation is done logically. Where is that today? Why are they not calling on the police today? Why do they now shift everything to Baba Mohbad? The man that was not in the house. And you see them easily to drop everything they are doing, their own plan, their own evil plan, and put it on Baba. Ẹ̀mélòó la lọ́ba ti jáde tó ní ẹ̀dáwó. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ń gbowó. Ẹ̀yin lẹ mi yín òde. Ẹ̀mélòó la lọ́ba ti wá fi ẹ̀mú tó ti wá raise emotion tó ti parọ́ wípé wọ́n lé mi o, wọ́n kọjá lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wíńdò mi o, wọ́n rìn kọjá o, mo gbé ọmọ dání ni o, mo sọ̀kalẹ̀ ni o, ìwọ náà ni, èmi àti. Nígbà tó rí pé yẹn ò fẹ́ jẹ mọ́, tó rí pé àwọn èèyàn fojú sí Yomi lára. all scam. It's all scam. Ẹni pé bí tó ti fẹ́ lórí ètò orúkọ ọ̀rọ̀ òdù lẹ́nu wọn. There is no fresh idea. There is no solution. Tí wọ́n lè sọ wípé this is what we want the lawyer to achieve. Wọ́n á ṣe sọ pé that lawyer will focus on 3 seconds and 10 minutes video and get it out for them. Ṣé ẹ rántí ìjọ tá a ti when this 3 and 10-second video started that we said a lawyer Yomi should have opened up to Baba's lawyer. He said there is no need for lawyer. I'm the petitioner in this case. With me as an actor, with me that I know, with me that I do this. 20 years ago, I've been a celebrity. Where was Adura then? He gave us the reason that there is no need for any lawyer. The lawyer àwọn Mohbad àwọn Adura kan tó wá. I brought the first lawyer. I told him, Oga, wait, do you know the implication of what you are doing? If I told you this, do you know that 7 count charges is already on ground? Only yes, Saloni, they now brought another one. Yomi, only Koninu Mejini. Only the plan is that they want to take Yomi out of the picture. Broad money. And you said, if not for that woman that got a ticket for me, we don't call it Kaka Batima Sonsi. Yomi, lóde Bùsẹ́kún ẹgbẹ́ Yomi máa sunkún mọ́ Yomi máa sunkún. Irú ẹ̀ náà ló tún bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ̀gbọ́n bá ṣe kóra wọn jọ. Kẹ́ ẹ bá ti rí wọn tó ń wà together, there is nothing they are going to offer. Is to extort the public. And for them to do that, they must lie against somebody. They must put a lie. They must blackmail somebody. They must create an emotion, a commotion, a distraction that people will not have to think, guys, we must do something. But àwọn èèyàn ti ń já ojú ti là. And it is becoming too late for them. Tó bá yá, fúnra wọn lóògùn jẹ. Wọ́n á ríra wọn. Láti sinẹ́ á rí Yomi á ṣépè fún. Yomi á pàdé láti sinẹ́ wọ́n máa ṣépè fún. Ọlá ìyá kínáná gbé jáde. Ibi tẹ́ ẹ bá yà sí, a máa wò ní. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ìyàsọ́dọ̀ Yomi, tẹ́ ẹ ìyàsọ́dọ̀ onílé, tẹ́ ẹ ìyàsọ́dọ̀ láti sinẹ́, gbogbo ibi tẹ́ ẹ ń yà sàtàkàtì tẹ́ ẹ ń gbé jáde, ó ti wọlé sìn, accountability máa wọ ni, 5 million ni, ó máa tó pé owó èpè ni. Gọ́s, you don't mean well. Ẹ fẹ́ wá fi distract wa ni. If you really mean well, you said you have what it takes to put pressure on the police. You are a friend of the officers. You said you have access to IGP. Do the needful. You do not need to extort the public to do that. If there's anything you are going to do, let the public know. Let them give you your support. But from all indication, it's all rubbish. On that platform yesterday, they were saying that the lawyer will be coming on TikTok to give them updates. Is that not rubbish? Is it a TikTok lawyer you engage? The lawyer? Interested in justice. They are not focused on moving forward. They are just interested in what will attract people to come and watch them. View. That is what they're after. I want to know my who. Who is a good, is an actor in that area. Somebody who can twist, he can even decide to go and would do any boya chop boya charcoal on roll soju kan ko to wá sí dancing. Ọlọ́run ló tiẹ̀ mọ̀. Àwa to do bí lukuluku ba dashi. Mo ní kí ló dé. máa gbà. Sanyẹ̀rì tẹ fẹ́ gbà a máa rí. Ṣé rí àṣírí yín kò lè bò. Àṣírí yín ò lè bò. Ẹ gbọ́dọ̀ bó bá yá ẹ máa fẹ́ ti dì sóònù ilé ìtẹ̀gbà lánàá. Èdè fi ìwà aláǹgbá ṣe táyì. Eléyìí tẹ̀ ń gbé bọ̀ yìí. Ẹ bá tẹ̀lé. Orí kan ní ilé máa bá wa o. Máa bẹ́ tò lọ. Owó ń sá lọ. Àwọn ń
Yeah, thank you very much, everybody, for what you have done for justice and what you will still do. God bless you all. And I thank you to all the gifters, all the panelists, all the commenters. God will continue to strengthen us. Let us remain positive and optimistic that justice from above will be served. God bless you all once again, all the gladiators and generals. God will continue to bless you. Thank you very much. Bye.
Back down. Once it happens, Uncle Ken is even common sense that, or even Ken, it's pure common sense that while you're working on that, even if a fight happens, if somebody slaps you and you turn the other cheek and walk away, the Bible is not stupid. Christ was not stupid. He says somebody slaps you.
I don't mean to disrespect you, but that word you said on DV, that is not right. That's not a good. That's not right.
You didn't listen to me. If you listened to me, I told you. I said majority of the time, sir. It is okay. Majority of the time, domestic violence happens when two people continue talking, going back and forth at each other. Blows will come at some point, or slap will come at some point. Or the only other exceptions are drugs and alcohol. The majority of the time, a man doesn't just wake up and start, all of a sudden starts beating his wife. They must be quarreling. Quarrel leads to domestic violence most of the time.
That word operative word, a man, not fuck boys. A man. Not the people, because women think, and again, real quick, I have to push back on you just a little bit. Okay. We're not saying I might work for here.
Yes.
Kelly Bay. Some men are not just men. Some men are just crazy, like you said, off the records, drugs. So it's not just the lady that triggers it. Some people are just disposed that way. They're feminine men. They were not properly brought up. They grew up without a dad. They don't know how to keep their hands to themselves. So everything they do, they react.
That's the point I'm making.
So it's not just the women. That, so men just react, because they are not men. That's why I say operative word, real men.
For the first time, I agree with you.
Yeah, Kana, you didn't. If you listen to me, I said majority of the time, they also don't just beat people like that. What also happens is that there is somebody who has refused. One person has refused to back down. Yeah. Anytime domestic violence happens, somebody has refused to back down.
What you meant to say that a woman can always diffuse any situation with a man. That's what you've been. But some men are just out of control.
Yeah, I agree with you. Some men lack self-control.
There's self-control, yeah.
Yeah, the majority of the time, even most of us men talking here, we are emotional. We get annoyed easily. But what happens? How do our wives solve the problem is that when it happens, our wives just go quiet.
she talks you down. Yeah, she becomes feminine immediately.
Yeah, she
arrests you.
So remember why we're doing this program is not to prove each other right or wrong. I think that's something I'm just feeling people are not understanding. Why we're doing this program is to teach young ladies like this or other ladies that you can always avoid things. You may be right. Anytime you've had domestic violence, somebody is claiming right. Anytime you've seen divorce, most of the time, somebody is claiming right. It could be the man, it could be the woman. But one person can decide to say, I'll just walk away from this situation. That's what I'm...
Okay, let me say this quote. Somebody told me this one time, an old smart man, but I know it doesn't compare to your husband, but the man said this: you cannot win an argument with your dad, even if you're right. You can never win an argument with your dad or your head, even if you're right. I'm not saying your dad is your husband, but it's comparable. It's like me winning an argument with my oga. It's not going to happen. I have to figure out another way to diffuse the situation. Use my femininity, which would never happen because I'm a man. And bring femininity. If you see a man that's under the spell of femininity, even this unfiltered, we call him mumu, it be like saying that juju. Femininity is stronger than masculinity, but some women see it as weakness and no longer fall to it. Even your woman now, as that juju, she used hold this man. No be juju. You saw a real woman, which is very powerful. Even the approach, the way she talks to you, the way she reacts to you, she gives you calm down immediately.
Can I continue?
Continue, my dear sister. God
bless you for that question.
Okay. So, when Uncle X asked her about like chores, I just want to like say what I think about house chores between like a man and a woman. If you look at a home, right, the chores define themselves already. Somehow I feel like the chores kind of define themselves already. It's like you cannot tell somebody, oh, go and do that. Personally, I love to cook. I don't trust men's cooking. You understand? So personally, I love to cook. So I want to cook. I want to clean. I want to like keep the place clean. But then I feel like a man already knows what he's supposed to do. And that's the reason why I said these chores kind of define themselves, in the sense that, take for example, your car is dirty. He takes it to the car wash for you. Or let's say a bulb is bad. He doesn't expect you to go up there and fix it. He's definitely going to fix it. Or there's a plumbing work. Or there's something to do in the garage. Or maybe like he's supposed to I noticed that there are some of the American homes here, some of the homes that don't have like a washer or a dryer at home, they take those clothes to the place where they can wash and pay for it. Most of the homes I go to, like, the man will just put those things in his back of a trunk and just carry them with everybody's clothes. You didn't tell him to do that. So like I feel like most of the chores at home, they already they somehow define themselves without you even saying it. Like I'm not going to go and change my battery by myself. He definitely knows the car battery. He's going to do that. And one of the reasons why you see most women in the Western world, especially, doing all these masculine things, because feminism in itself is not a negative thing. But the way it's being pictured these days, like, is wrong. Feminism is strength, though. I feel like feminism is so much power that...
Yeah, you're talking about toxic feminism is now what you said.
Yes. So now we have what is called toxic feminism. The toxic femininity is like comparing yourself, equality to the man. You understand that you're equal to the man.
Equating yourself to a man.
Yeah, like me and the man were equal. Equating myself to him, which in the real sense is not true. A man can push a truck, can I? I can't. The truth is, I can't push a truck. So, like, that masculinity can make a woman think that, okay, she can climb up and fix a bulb. She can change her tires by herself. I know women do this. Personally, I don't want to do those things, those hard things. I do not want to do them. And that's why you're seeing women in sectors these days, even in the work sector, you see women are taking positions and jobs. Am I saying that they should not? They should. But I just want to say that the thing has infiltrated the system so much that the statement, I can do what a man can do, a woman can do better, like it's so deep that it's across even workspace, it's across the home, it's across daily life. Here in the US, you see a woman changing her tires on the roadside. If a man comes down to help her, she'll be like, I can do it. And in the real sense, maybe she can't, but you're just being a man to help, I've seen that several times.
Sorry to interrupt. You just say here in the US. Are you in the US?
Yes.
What state?
PA.
Okay, I'm Texas.
Yeah, so like, it's really like, I feel like telling somebody exactly what to do, especially a man what to do, is just or laying out like a roster or what you're supposed to do this. Chores in a home kind of, I feel like they define themselves 100%. But then the only thing I think that should be shared, if at all, if you people have children, because the reason why I said that is because there are consequences of a man not being involved in his child's life. Because I'm saying that because my parents have been married, they're gonna be 40 years this year by God's grace in marriage. And my dad has been involved in each and every one of our lives. And especially in a place like the Western world, we see what happened to kids in school. We see what happens to baby girls in school. We see what happens to baby boys, especially if you're
your dad, does your dad live with all her wives in the same house?
No, my dad is married to just my mom.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, so you would see what, especially in the Western world, you see what happened to kids in school. So imagine you as a man not being involved in your child's life. You being in your child's life is that boy builds confidence. That boy builds. That's why people used to be like, a single mom cannot completely raise a child. There are some single moms that have done a very good job. I'm not going to lie, they've tried. But if you look deeply, the grandfather is there. The brothers are there. So I'm not saying that single moms cannot do. Single moms can do it, but for me, if you're talking of chores, children are a chore on their own. So like that one should be something that a man and a woman should 100% like be involved in their lives. But when it comes to like house chores, I feel like the chores in the home kind of already define themselves. And she said something that really caught my attention that I wanted to also talk about. She talked about a kind person. And Uncle X also made mention. He said that he does what he's supposed to do in a home. I bet you if he's not a kind person, he won't. And the thing is, nothing will still happen to him. You understand? So when you mention that a kind person, that's why for me, when I'm looking out for a partner, I'm one of the first thing on my agenda, the fact that I'm a born again Christian, I want to marry a kind person. A kind person is everything. If a kind person does not, if someone who is not kind, if one's be doing 1,000 jobs, he's going to let you come back and do that thing. He's not seeing how stressed and how the whole chaos is in the home. You take care of the kids, you're doing all of that and everything. You're going to work, doing 9 to 5. I'm probably working 2 jobs. So like, I'm just saying that like a kind person, like you mentioned, is very true. And like Uncle X said, he does these things, but it doesn't mean like you have to tell him to do it. There are men that perceive your needs. Those are kind people. Without you even saying, I've been in a relationship where I didn't have to ask for a pin. And this young man would go down, I'm telling you, down to feminine health, to sanitary towel. He notices it like, so you see, like the people, men can be that attentive if you back so much, like in your feminine nature and stuff like that. Like, you're very attentive. So yeah, that's literally just what I wanted to say. Like, I don't want to say chores define themselves. Men should be involved in their kids' life. And yeah, that's all.
For you. You spoke intelligently well. You spoke so well. A man knows what he is supposed to do. If you remain in your domain of femininity, that is the language she used. A man knows what to do. Coming to lay conditions for a man. Again, as a young lady who wants to get married, avoid the habit of telling men your deal breakers. When I asked you that question, it was just to catch you out, actually. When I asked you your deal breakers, or Ababala asked you, that was a question to catch you out. I wouldn't be in the habit of talking about my deal breakers. I will continue talking about what I will prefer that it is not done to me. I have no deal breakers, but what I will not, the choice of language is key. What I will not like a man to do to me, I will not be talking about deal breakers. You see, breakers. You see, I was saying something, I don't know. I changed phone. Your phone changed. Please emphasize men, because this man is deceiving some women. Not everybody has ball as a man. Man, a man will always bow to femininity. A properly vetted man, not just any Tom, Dick, and Harry. Because he gave ball, like you talk to, why did the all men have become all men? The all men has come. You go and choose a fuck boy. You treat you anyhow. You want to compare him to a guy X. No, we are different. We have structure, pecking order. We know ourselves. We hold ourselves accountable. We don't like her. She's an English boy. She's my friend now. No, man, that's what women do. You guys refuse to hold each other accountable and keep each other single. Your friend will tell you what you want to hear. If I have a problem, I go to X will sit me down and tell me exactly what's wrong with me, whether I decrease. Exactly. That's what we do. He's not gonna cuddle me. Oh, it's all right. It's your fault. Women should start holding each other accountable and themselves and bring on full-on shaming. Shame yourselves. That's the only way you can get out of these problems. If not, you keep going down the rabbit hole that will never end.
Thank you so much,
Yeah, sorry, I'm finishing up here. So, my dear sisters and brothers, thank you to everyone who tried to meet my life goal. Thank you so much. Although I didn't achieve it, but thank you to everyone. I still have about how many? I still have about 11, 16 lives, 16 of them to be met. So I'm still sticking them up there. I've spent all the whole night. So if you can also try to meet the remaining life goals, I will appreciate. I'll also appreciate everyone in the box. But thank you, Kings. Thank you, Kings. You're not obliged to gift me. It's not that I'm asking you for gift. If you don't have, there's no problem. It won't stop us from running the program we're running here. We will continue trying to run the program. But what I'm trying to tell you is that be careful about communicating deal breakers. I'm not going to accept this. I'm not going to accept that. I'm not going to accept that. Once you begin to give conditions, it means that a man will walk. A man will leave you to continue taking care of yourself. We do not accept deal breakers. We do not accept warnings. We do not accept red lines. What you're going to take and what you're not going to take. Keep it to yourself. Rather communicate it. You see, all these things we're talking about is the art in the world, in your communication. The art of communication. It was exactly what I was telling on Filter, nothing more. The art of communication. Communicate. Thank you. Communicate. You're saying exactly the same thing, but don't tell a man, my red line, I will not take what you call, I'm not going to accept this. I will just simply say the things I wouldn't, I will appreciate that you don't do it to me. A man will use his tongue and count his teeth that you're telling him, Not that I will not accept this. Once you say these things, the man will. Somebody is asking a question. What's your question? Presidential fashion. What's your question? Okay, who else wants to jump in? Let me bring you up so that you can ask your question. Presidential fashion.
No,
Mr. Akayo, go ahead.
Yeah, so can we talk about me and you, Ike, marrying each other now?
Yeah, my brother, come make it quick and marry you, my friend.
Oh yeah, now. So
Why are you gay?
yeah, because that's the Ike, how are you?
I'm fine, bro. Let me marry you.
I like your beard.
Man, you're good too. I like your bum.
Are you single and searching?
Yeah, you look pretty. You look pretty.
Are you single and searching?
Man, you look pretty. Babes, you look pretty.
Yes, are you single and searching?
Yes, I'm single, man. I'm single.
And searching?
Yeah, I'm searching. I'm available, babes.
Yeah, now. Have you been this virgin from your, that second home? Are you going to give me that honor?
I give, I don't take.
In this one, you will take until you can't take no more. Trust me. You will take until you wear pampers.
Let me go give you my brother. Sorry, let's see how this lady's question. She said she's been asking questions.
Oh yeah, let the lady ask a question.
President, you go ahead. Presidential, ask your question. Now mute yourself and ask your question, please.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah, good morning. Go ahead.
Yes, I've been listening to you.
Come close to your phone. Come close to your phone.
Okay, I've been listening to the live stream, and my question goes.
Please, you're not close to your phone.
I've been listening to the live stream.
Please, you're not close to your phone.
Can you hear me now?
Do you have a headphone?
Yes.
Yeah, remove it, please.
Okay, I said I've been listening to the live stream, and I've been dating this guy for like 6 years now, since 2018. And well, you talked about.
Can you remove the headphone?
There's no headphone. It's just my voice.
Yeah, you are sounding different.
My ex is mute yourself.
I don't know if you can hear me now.
Yes.
Okay, so I've been hearing your comments on being polygamous, men being polygamous in nature. So my question goes this way. If men are actually polygamous in nature and you are with a man knowing fully well, okay.
You said that for 6 years.
Yes.
6 years doing what?
Yeah.
6 years doing what?
That's the point exactly. That's where my question comes in.
Mr. President, 6 months. 6 months. Marry you. You said it's a waste of time. You don't have the right home. We know what we want. We not take us 6 months. Pass, spirit.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you. Leave the app. Come back. Go to WhatsApp. Leave the close WhatsApp. Go to WhatsApp. My name is X School of Life. Okay.
I don't know why women do this thing. If you stay with a man for 9 years, he's not going to marry you. He's switching your time. You're just on loan wife. We know what we want. You see, men know it will not take us that long. You'll be gone. So what are you doing with a man providing wifely services for your man that's not your husband? Before you know it, God will punish you. You get picky, and he will still not marry you. Now your value is going down more. Do courtship. See, dating must count. Dating is not about that. Courtship, be intentional. What are you going to do in the next 10 years? What is your plans for this family? Ask the real question, not who won big Nigerian or who then can chop shawarma. It's crazy. You ask unnecessary questions during this dating because it's just for ta. You say, now scam. Talk to the man. Be intentional. This is what I want. This is what I'm doing. What do you see yourself? If you don't see it, you move on. 6 years for me to decide to marry a woman. No. It's a waste of time. Before you know,
that's criminal.
Yeah, before you know she's 40, then all men will become scum. Because you refuse to vet the man and say, this guy is not, he's just using you for the benefits. Before you know, he even get a baby or two from you. He will still not marry you. But that's 1 year. We pull the trigger. We don't do waste time. We see what we want. What are you waiting for? We don't even have to have money. We will do what we need to do. We'll do the traditional. We live together as wives. That's what men do. So let no man deceive you into dating for 9 years, 10, 18 years, no marriage. Why would he? You're already giving wife benefits anyway. Why am I going to marry you? Everything a wife would give me, you're doing for me. For free. Put a ring on it. Put a ring on it and marry before you carry.
Okay, let's allow this guy to talk. I want to just grab, even if it's 1 hour sleep before work starts, please. Let's ask him. Let's allow. Kings, do you have any opinion? Queen Zini, are you here? Queen Zini.
Maybe she's falling asleep.
Yeah. Kings, do you have anything to say again?
No, not really. I listened to everything that was said. Like you said, take the ones that I feel like I can go with and filter the ones that I can't. So, I mean, what I would say is that I know that I'm not perfect and I'm a very teachable person. I'm still learning every day. So,
it will be in your best interest. I don't think there's much to throw away, but it's up to you. If you want to remember that the world doesn't owe you any understanding. The world doesn't owe you any sympathy. The world will like you said, you're abroad, and one of the worst things that happens abroad is people. Filter, have you slept off again? Filter, have you slept off again?
I'm here, Uncle X. I'm here.
Did you want to say something before we move on?
Not really. I'm just not sure I want to say anything. I'm sorry.
Vita is off now. Vita has gone to bed, so don't be afraid.
No, I'm not even afraid of him. He's just toxic for me. Yeah, I'm not afraid of him. Yeah. Just that the way he puts up things is just, it doesn't work that way. We are adults, just we have to be mindful of what we say. This is a big platform, despite that we are seeing ourselves here. You don't know where we'll meet tomorrow. You don't know where we'll, the world is a small world. You don't bring people up and then talk bad at them, abuse them, cause them more emotional trauma. Doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, everyone, if you guys really got me wrong, but I'm a woman. I understand how the lady that he was really, really harsh on that lady. The lady sent me a message. I don't know her. I never met her, but the message was tearing, honestly speaking. So I'm sorry, Uncle X, if I'm, deviating from what you guys have been saying. So, I kept mute. Because I was really, really, really not happy all through this period. I've been just listening to everyone. I don't have anything much to say for now. Let's just try to be nice, choose our words, despite divorce or no divorce. Some of these our sisters that are looking for husbands, they haven't even
been in a man's house. They are trying for the first time, and then you're making it look like it's a war zone for them. Then when they get in there, they are coming with, they are going into the house with the intention that, oh, it's a war zone, we're going to fight here. And most men are not even harsh the way we see it, whether Igbo, Yoruba, Hausa, white or black. Most men are even soft, even than women. So many, especially these our Gen Z guys, most of the things they need more is money and attention, not really this goes, family of a thing. I'm sorry, some people were not here when the whole thing started. I'm just coming back from my own trauma anyway. It wasn't good, but for everything we're saying is good. My sister, Ekene, I think I stopped with Ekene. That is, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful, honestly. Go with your, whatever is your choice. Uncle X, I'm sorry, I am not trying to disrespect you, but most times the advice that we get, before we get into marriage, it doesn't really work that way. Human beings are different. The man you're going to marry to might be different from the generation that are giving us advice. We are different from them. We didn't grow with them. I think on filter, I went to his page. It should be like more than 65 or so. Yes. I don't know who carried that BS now. This person that is being too harsh on people.
55 years. It's not up to 50.
I don't. He looks too old and weird. No, but that's old school for me. And then you giving this generation advice. We are not the same.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to be harsh to you or anything, but I'm not even being funny. But do you currently have 3 hands?
Say that again, sir.
You have 3 hands. Have you grown 3 hands? Another hand. Regardless of the age, marriages have failed. Children's lives are being ruined. It's an emergency. That's why people talk this way. That's why people are treating it as an emergency. Nobody's taking. Human beings don't pay one that human beings don't pay. Nobody's involved in anywhere. Nobody is old. If they were smart, they would listen to the old people. I'm not defending. I'm not carrying water for him. Let me do you think it's okay? It's okay for men to remain men and women to remain women, so that they both mix and everything works out right? Why does a man need to be feminine and nice? I will not get enough from women. Why does a man have to leave his nature so that somebody's happy? So men will be men. Let's meet the women that will neutralize it. Let's not change men. That's what we're wrong with society today. Most of these men are feminine fuck boys. They're not doing what men are supposed to do.
Oh, one moment, sir. I'm not trying to, with all due respect, I don't disrespect my elders, but the fact for me is that when men are men, men are masculine, you guys, your voice is not our voice. But you can imagine when you are talking to someone that really needs help. Sometimes some of these ladies, they come.
Sorry, Zine, we've brought on that matter. We cautioned of you that in your presence, I took over almost 1 hour.